busy, so thank you so much for taking the time out of your day, evening, to come and chat with me.
Yeah, of course. So it's like, you know what, Tenshi is nice. I'll be there.
I really appreciate it. I really enjoy your streams, and I actually watched one of your videos. I'm not sure if you still have it up on YouTube about getting started as a VTuber. Like, that really helped me out.
Oh, did it actually? I wasn't
Yeah.
sure because I felt like all the stuff I was saying is either really basic or I'm really bad at getting to the point. No, that actually makes me really happy.
It was really, really helpful.
Hell yeah. But, I don't want to like turn this into like a counter interview, but like I'm curious, like when did you actually start VTubing?
I actually started in December. I did kind of like a formal debut, and because I knew I wanted to have like a big debut like Hollow Live, because I was originally like a Hollow Live stan, and then I was like, I want to do this too. And then I watched your video. My friend Mr. Safet, who's actually one of your subs, he's the one that introduced me to you. He said,
Got you.
You should watch this, and he kind of like directed me to your video, and that helped a lot. And I was like, you know what, I think I could really do this. So your video actually helped me and kind of gave me the confidence to start out.
You know what, that makes me so happy. Safet is cool.
He is, and your streams are so much fun, honestly. I have so many questions. Like, I actually have questions about Girls FC too. Like, when did you form Girls FC with like other people? Were you just indie VTubers, and then you're like, oh, let's form a group? That'd be super fun.
Yeah, it has like actually various reasons. I do kind of have my roots in like, really enjoying idols. Not like, hardcore, but I'm like, I always found like, the whole dynamic like really cool. And it's like, subunits and all that kind of stuff, right? Like I was on like the group feeling of just like seeing a group of girls getting along and supporting each other like really nice. So I kind of figured even though we're all gonna be mostly doing our own thing, I feel like having a group of people just kind of like, rely on one another. You have like a question to each other, or you want to like plan something, actually is kind of nice. So I like originally like, asked like some people specifically who I knew would get along, and I'm not gonna cause any drama.
Yeah, and you guys are all really great entertainers. How long have you been doing VTubing for?
I started in October-ish 2020.
Oh, so a long time already. It's been 3 years, because I think I remember someone saying that you've been doing it for 3 years, but I wasn't 100% sure because numbers are not my thing.
Numbers are evil. I get you.
How did it feel to debut like as a VTuber? Is this something that you were super excited for, and what kind of got you into VTubing?
Oh, I have a very particular backstory actually. I have to admit, when I first found out about VTubers, I didn't like them. I actually really despised VTubers when I first had my contact with the VTubing as a whole. Because the first person I ever saw VTubing was an indie who's been around like way longer than 2020 even, but like she was being kind of mean to a friend of mine and manipulating him, and I was like, oh my god, and now look at that, and these evil VTubers and the cringe anime larpers, they're disgusting. And then I actually found not only like Kitanya, but also just like a bunch of other VTubers I actually really enjoying. And when a friend of mine was just like meddling in Live 2D, like making her first models, like just like for fun, like here is my character, the funny Beth that I already had before, and she did like her little panda, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna stream with it tomorrow. I didn't have a debut or anything else. Okay, this is a very weird comparison. Have you ever been to a public voice chat on Discord?
I've been to 1 or 2, but I usually am quiet in them.
Yeah, every big server where you join a voice chat, there's always that one guy who is like narrating a game you can't even see, you like shit like Smash Bros or whatever, and he's constantly talking and talking, interrupting everybody. I think everybody needs the confidence of that one Discord e-boy, and I'm not talking about like one person. I swear every group has one.
Yes, that I absolutely understand. So your
Like
model design, like what inspired that? What made you want to be a BatTuber?
Do you want me to be very honest here, just completely out of character and everything?
Yes.
You see, that entire outfit with the poncho, the boots, and thighs and skirt I already owned. I just like the outfit.
Aww.
And then it basically just took myself, slapped, animal features on there, and I was like, you know what? I have sensitive hearing. I screech. I sleep. What is sleep? It kind of just like all fell together,
It fell into place.
and yeah. If you don't mind me asking, what was your inspiration?
I had a few different inspirations, and then kind of like my disability played into it because my lore is that I have the ability to heal hearts, and I was born with a rare genetic disorder that kind of affects my whole body. So I was like, oh, I want to be able to heal other people, and what better healer is there than an angel? So that was kind of like the idea behind it.
That's so cute. Oh my god.
And I like cute girly things, so I was like, a Lolita dress, that's perfect. That's
Yeah,
so
no,
cool.
I really like that actually.
Thank you. And what inspired Patrick? Patrick is literally like every time I come to stream, I'm just watching Patrick for like 5 minutes because his little nose wiggles are so cute.
Yeah, there sounds like multiple inspirations for Patrick. He's part. Okay, so I do like programming, right? Have you heard of like rubber ducky programming?
No.
How a lot of programmers have like a little rubber ducky on their desk, and it serves like if you have like a complicated problem, and you don't know how to solve it, you essentially explain it to a rubber ducky as if explain to someone who doesn't know what's going on, so you can like step by step like go through it and like help yourself understand it better. So there was that. In combination with that's like why he's like part rubber ducky, his entire body shape is like that, and then together with the fact that I actually made a really, shitty doodle of like a bat like years ago, like a small bat. Almost kind of like Batrick, but without like the rubber ducky features. And I didn't like the drawing. I was gonna like, throw it away. And my younger brother, who I really adore, was like, no, please keep it. I like it a lot. And because I let him keep it, and because he just really like didn't like seeing like any art, so I just kind of, put like these two together.
That's so cute.
Like once again, fell kind of into place.
And you just keep him as a stream buddy. That other stream you did the other day with the Patrick stream, that was so cute. I have to know, were you writing the captions, or was that like, did you code that to be prompted by chat?
No, it was actually basically me writing all that.
That was so fun. It was so fun asking questions in chat and then seeing Patrick answer them, and the little squeaking. It was like the icing on top. It was so perfect.
I'm glad people like him. Like I'm very attached to his little buddy. So like seeing people actually really enjoying him too. Like right now we're like in this like little story arc that revolves around him. I like throwing little things like that into streams. Yeah, and he will soon be back.
Yeah, I did donate to the Patrick College Fund. So
very appreciated.
He will go to school to become a rocket surgeon.
Exactly.
What would you say is one of your proudest accomplishments as a VTuber, or maybe even just a streamer so far?
I'm asking everybody in my audience to kind of mute the tab for a minute, because I'm gonna outright say I'm not sure what else to like really say except the fact that I'm actually really proud of my community. Like it's actually a really good feeling to like turn on the stream and like be in an environment I like really enjoy, and I can just band with the bros and just have a nice back and forth.
Oh, I completely understand that, because I love my chat too. Like getting to come onto stream and talk to chat is literally the highlight of my day, and they're so fun. Even just like random people that pop in and out and getting to meet new people, it's so fun. And you have a really great community, and I love watching the interactions between everyone happening. Like even with the teasing, it's still so wholesome.
Yeah, and I always like make it a point to like like I like the old internet like rowdiness, right? But like I don't want it to like be genuinely mean spirited, right? Like there's a good balance that really needs to be kept there.
Yeah, it definitely is a cautious balance, and it's really cool to see you kind of cultivating that. And I'm sure it didn't happen overnight. It's 3 years of
definitely
really
not.
hard work.
Like I've even like technically been streaming for longer than 3 years. But like 3 years was like when I just like decided, okay, I'm gonna start anew. I'm just gonna actually try this time, so to say. And it's actually nice to kind of like see how over the years just kind of things change.
Would you say that your experience as a VTuber is different than as a... Were you a face tuber before, or just
no.
a regular?
Just playing Monster Hunter and all that, just like audio only essentially. But like I think like the experience is very different because I've been like streaming for years um was essentially it's like, me and like 3 to 5 friends just kind of like hanging out. And now it's like actually, people I didn't know before tuning in and, somehow like fitting the vibe and actually just having a good time.
Yeah. So how'd you meet the other girls for Girls FC? I know you said that you found a bunch of people who were just really chill and wouldn't be. I'm not gonna quote exactly because I'm dumb, but like full of drama.
Yeah, I've known it all, of course, before Girls of Sea was made. Like I've known Nina since early 2021 is when I found her.
Mhm.
And with her, I have like the history of like, oh God, I really like her, but my community, we're all just a bunch of gremlins and everybody is so nice here. What if her community doesn't like me? So I had to like actually have people in my Discord be like, you will DM her. You have to. And then, and that's something so we became friends. Mint and I like instantly, it was like the last one of them that I met. It's kind of like, vibed in instantly. She's just, very easy to approach. Giga and I, we don't know how we know each other. Like at some point, it just happened. And Grape has a really funny backstory too, where when I announced my proper debut, like when I went from my first model to my second in early 2021, like I think it was February 6th, is when I had my first debut, even though I've already been streaming for like almost half a year. And I was like, hey, I'm Grape stealing bad, tune in. And then, Grape responded. Our first interactions as VTubers, technically knowing her longer, but like first interaction as VTuber was like, grape stealing. And it's just kind of how things happen.
That's so cute. That's really nice that you managed to build kind of this community and support group within Girls FC. And I watched some of Grape's streams too. Like she's super fun, and the dynamic between you guys, it's like the opposite GF aesthetic, like the rainbow one. And
yeah, really, I know, right?
It really is. It's so fun to watch, and Grape is like super. I feel like Grape is kind of like me, like super bouncy and a little bit ADHD, and then you're like also the not. I want to say this properly because I don't want to accidentally somehow insult you, but like just complete opposite aesthetic, and it's so fun to watch.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna be offended by anything, but I completely get you.
And you have so many outfits and models, like especially the monster that you debuted recently. That was so cool. Even with all the different parts, it's super expressive. Like I noticed with all your models and outfits, super expressive and really well drawn. What made you decide to be the werebat?
I really like Monster Girls, and I was like, I wanted to originally actually be like more of a bad monster girl, right? But like I'm gonna be real, I've been struggling so hard to make the wing arms work. Like I've been drawing stuff for like years over and over, just redoing the design, and I was like, no, how do I put clothing on? And it's like Virgin Killer sweater, and I don't want to wear that. And how the hands need to be able to hold a controller. So until like one day I was like, wait, I can just wear the poncho. I've already got that. And then just like actually making like different like finger length so a controller can be held. And then just kind of, okay, I have to go for it. I'll just make up some bullshit lore. I want to be a monster girl.
Just gotta work it in there. It's really cool to see it all come together and work out. Because I remember you were teasing it on Twitter, not Twitch, on Twitter first. And I was like, what is this? I love watching people debut new outfits. And then you just have more outfits, right? Like the dress.
Yeah, hold on. We got the first one is the sweater.
Yes, the sweater. I love the Gatekeep Gaslight Girl Boss sweater. I laugh every time. That's something I would unironically wear.
It's so good. Right now we got like the blank one here, right? But like, this one was like the original outfit. Have you ever seen like my original first look?
No, I've only seen like from poncho and onward.
You want to go through the history real quick?
Yes, please.
Hold on, let me. Essentially, when that friend hit me up with hey, I just on a whim within a day made like a first VTuber mod like back in 2020, and I was like, yes, give. I'll stream with it tomorrow. It actually looked like that. Look at this little scrungle. Look at it.
The little scrungle is so good. The wobbly that bounces up and down like a ball. It's so fun.
Yeah, I don't think it has appeared on the screen just yet. Give it like a second, but you're gonna be about to jump scared by. There you go.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
so cute.
that was the
It's
first model, right? Just like black shorts, black sweater.
yeah, it's a half a bat.
Yeah. So, based on that, we kind of decided, I need to have my sweater back, but I didn't want a black sweater, so that's why the white sweater happened.
Mhm.
Then onwards, when I had my actual proper debut, let me quickly find it. I think it's
Chad is losing
that
her
one.
mind at this.
There you go. The second model, probably gonna need a little to like load in here. Not very expressive rigging wise, but like, and also no torso.
I'm just waiting
But I know
for
that's
it
when
to
like
show
the
up.
poncho outfit got, yeah, that's when the poncho outfit kind of got established.
Oh my gosh,
And
it's so cute.
very gremlin. I like that a lot. But I know
No,
I
it's
can't even
so
move my ears.
cute. So expressive.
I'm not sure about expressive. I can't just I can't just open my mouth and close it.
No, but like the way the artist expressed it, I guess, kind of expressive. Like, did you draw it yourself or did you commission someone for this?
Oh, well, I do art. I have not drawn this one here. This was actually from a friend of a friend, and because that friend of a friend didn't wanna continue working on the model ever again,
Oh,
it's like when I commissioned Ina, my current artist mama, for there you go, like the one that we currently know. What? A little bit much. There you go.
automatic gravity.
Yeah. There you go.
That's so cool that you have so many different parts. It's really cool and fun to see, especially going deeper into the lore. And being part of the Bat Basement is truly an honor.
I wouldn't. No, it's kind of like putting it a little bit too high, you know. I just like having a place where like people can hang out anytime and all that. But I know it's been like something I've been like basically. It sounds like as if I have like a new model every other month. I swear it's not that extreme. It's been like again something I've built up over a long time. But I gone question to you, because you like Lolita fashion. I like Lolita fashion too. Do you have any plans on like at some point getting some alls too?
Yeah, I'd really like a winter outfit and maybe a like casual pajama outfit with like puffy pants.
Oh,
I think that'd be
yes.
super cute.
I would love to see that.
And I've seen your like the drawing of you as Jirai Kai, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so perfect. It is so pretty.
Yeah, I know. Like, Sky was the one commissioning Ina for those, but I'm like, I want those outfits. But on the other hand, every single outfit that I have right now on the model are like stuff that I already own. So now it's just like either I eat the bullet and just live out like, the fantasy part where I just, put on the outfits I wish I had, or I have to somehow get these too.
Oh, it's so cute. Like, I'm honestly, your wardrobe is fantastic. Like, A+ wardrobe. And I can't wait to see what more outfits you have in the future. Like, I would love to see you in a Jirai Kai outfit with pigtails and stuff. That would be so cute.
Pigtails are not my thing, but I really want like, an outfit like that. It would bang.
It would. And chat, by the way, you guys are also free to ask questions. Like, I love opening up the floor if you guys have any questions about VTubing or maybe Bat. But, so we talked a little bit about future outfits, but do you have any more future goals as a VTuber? I know, and like, congrats with the Fumos. A huge amount of sales. Like, that's amazing.
Actually, unreal. If you asked me like a year ago, I wouldn't have even believed like, that thing would launch, let alone like, sell it all. But like any goals, honestly, I'm not sure. Like I'm very happy. Again, I have fun every stream. I can just choose anything, put it on the schedule, and then people are just gonna hang out and be like, you know what? I'll check that out. I don't know what more I could ask for. Like I don't.
Legally distinct yet. Chat wants to know, can we get a fun Bat fact?
Oh, a fun Bat fact, I guess the fact that not all bats have like a more goth aesthetic, but like a lot do.
That's a great Bat fact. You always tell such fun stories in your chat. Like sometimes I can't believe them.
Any examples that made you go, huh?
The one with the eggs, like, I think you told a story once where like you would just jump into your neighbor's yard and grab eggs.
Yeah, because the neighbor is literally a farmer, right? And it's actually it's between, it's not just like eggs either. Like there's like a bunch of like berries or like like other small vegetation you can just grab. But like again, if if you're at the point where even the chickens don't scream at you anymore because they know you, it's literally
Yeah,
free.
that's true. It's the 5-finger discount.
Exactly. Actual loot gremlin.
Mr. Soffit would like to know, the VTuber advice video seems to have poofed. Do you plan on remaking it at some point? Because it had useful info.
Yeah, again, the main reason why I took it down is because I felt like it just wasn't good enough. Like a lot of things I was saying, I'm just like, I either that didn't get to the point or I feel like it could have been done better. On the other hand, I'm not sure if I'm like even like suitable for like any advice because like I'm gonna be real, I think I'm just here because of luck. Like I don't really have any advice except just don't be a dick, don't talk about politics, but have fun and just yeah, if people think the info is great, I can either put it up again or maybe try again. But God, why is why is like speaking so hard?
No, I understand that. Like, sometimes I just have no idea what to say. Hero Unit 23 advice, get lucky.
I mean, it's not just like luck, right? It's like consistency, luck, and then hoping that your content is fine enough. Like eventually you will get it right and whatever. And if you then, or like people are gonna stumble upon you, and there's like luck whether they're like the right type of audience for you, or whether you do like a good presentation. Like in a good way, in a way, I think it's actually really good that a lot of streamers actually start small. Because like imagine take yourself back to the first day of streaming and imagine if you then had like 100 people watching you. I know I would have like shat myself, right?
Yeah. Like having a lot of people at once, I think blowing up quickly is a lot scarier than starting small.
Exactly. Like getting yourself like used to it and then because
Yeah.
like, I've seen like some people who go from like they get like attention like a large streamer or whatever and they blow up and then they don't know what to do with that, right?
Yeah, I've seen so many people who blow up before debut and then they debut and they quit like 3 or 4 months later because they have no idea how to act.
It's actually fascinating because, like, again, I watch a lot of streamers who are not VTubers, right? I do, for example, enjoy, Vine Sorts. I enjoy Simple Flips and whatever. And it's actually fascinating because, like, a lot of these streamers, they've been around for, like, 10 years plus, right? And for a lot of VTubers, I noticed they, like, start streaming and then, like, a year later, they just like indefinitely just quit forever and graduate, like even indies, and it's completely wild for me to think about.
Yeah, and I see it a lot even with content creators because I was a content creator, a cosplayer before I started VTubing, and I see so many people who get into cosplay and they blow up on TikTok or on Instagram and then never post again because they have no idea what to do or they just get so burnt out from pumping out content constantly for like 3 months.
Yeah, like I get wanting to like write the like like now a lot of people are there to like write it out as much as you can, right? On the other hand, if it gets to the point where you get like burned out or you just don't enjoy it anymore, then it's definitely not a great idea.
Yeah, and I think it's really important to like come up with ways you can kind of prevent burnout. Like, I think collabing with others is super fun. It's hard to stream alone, especially just starting out. It's really hard to talk to yourself for like 2 to 3 hours at a time. So being able to collab, especially, like this was kind of what inspired 10 Talks was I wanted to talk to other people about their experience as VTubers. And I think it's really helped a lot getting to talk to other people and kind of see what their advice is, especially for people who are just starting out and maybe want to test the waters that they shouldn't. And I hear the same thing from almost everyone I've interviewed so far. Don't jump in feet first.
I mean, you can, but like it can be like very discouraging, especially again, it's almost like not entirely luck, but like if you like start out there, it's very unlikely that you're gonna like even have like one person there unless you like tell your friends and you're lucky enough they're even stream watchers. But like on the other hand, funny enough, collabs are what I feel like my worst point. Like I can't host them. If there's like any uncertainty, I'm just like, oh god. It's actually why I always appreciate when other people like host something and actually can make others feel comfortable. Yeah.
No, I understand that because even like as a host and asking people on, I'm always like, oh god, are they gonna like it? Are they gonna get bored?
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm having a good time.
I'm glad. Fish Bumblebee says she hates her collab partners.
She hates them. She wishes they were dead. She wishes they were aborted, girl. Nah.
That hates Tenma confirmed.
What? No, they don't listen here. Listen here. My community loves gaslighting.
Do you have any favorite memories so far? Did I ask that one? I'm not sure. Favorite memories so far about VTubing or, you know, just being a creator?
I man, there were so many funny moments, but like hey Chad, what was your favorite moment?
Chat, what's your favorite bat moment so far? More Suzato. I feel like I'm summoning demons every time I read a username. She just casually likes to talk about Prime Minister assassinations.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
Dragon Defiance says the time you played MMR is their favorite memory.
That trick when she starts streaming. Oh, dude, Sonic Adventure Randomizer was a good time, yeah. No, but like seriously, I don't know. I always make it a point to have fun, and if I stop having fun or I'm tired or whatever, I just stop streaming, right? So it's I don't know. Like on the spot, any favorite moments?
I know it's hard to pick one, especially you've been doing it for 3 years, so I can imagine it can be really hard to pinpoint one specific moment. Is there anything that might stick out in your head, like maybe, you know, an art you received or a funny quote in your chat, like anything that sticks out?
There's been one thing one guy has said that has been living rent free in my head for like nearly 2 years. Okay. One chatter once said her accent is like a custom Oblivion character. You know, you can't replicate that. And I don't know why that one quote is just in my head, right? But like every once in a while, I also just like kind of sit there. I'll remember something funny that somebody said in chat and just start giggling to myself.
I love going through the quotes in your Discord, especially if I miss a stream, just to see what people said. There's always something entertaining there. Sulfur Boride, recent one in which she had to lick a Switch cartridge 3 times.
Oh, wait, I was doing, you know, the 100 challenge wheel, right? 100
Yes.
different challenges. People can either, you know, donate to choose a specific challenge. One person dropped $100, like, you know, like a Switch cartridge. Like, okay, you know what? I can do it once. It's disgusting. It sucks. Okay, let's move on. Somebody else like, oh, can you repeat that challenge actually? Okay, fine. And then the first wheel spin of the day after that has been like gotten out of my system. And it sounds rigged. I'm still mad. I feel like God himself hates me. It's when it landed on 94, repeat last challenge. And it's, so I had to do it 3 times.
Oh no. It reminds me of like the old cartridges I used to have to blow on to like get the dust out, but licking it instead.
I mean, at least like when you blow a cartridge. Have you ever licked a Switch cartridge?
No, I don't have a Switch.
I was about to ask you to do it right now, but okay, that kind of you're lucky today.
I mean, I have like my hand.
That's not the same thing. Switch ones especially taste bad because they put like the funny chemical on there so children don't swallow them.
Oh, it's like licking a battery is now the
worse.
I'm imagining worse than that.
Yes.
Oh gosh, now I can sort of imagine it, but I also can't specifically imagine it.
If you ever at a place that has like Switch games, you have to like ask and not be called a psychopath.
I'm just gonna go into GameStop and start licking Switch cartridges.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't do that. God knows who touched those.
Oh my gosh, the bacteria. Morcizato says, when you were doing MMR and thought you got both archery game checks and got stuck for hours. That's their favorite memory.
Yeah, no, one time when I played a randomizer and there's like 2 checks in one thing, like one for perfect score, one for like just a good score. I got the one for good score and I wasn't sure if I got the perfect one. So I asked chat, hey, did I get both things here? Yeah, yes. Okay, let's move on then. So I was like, for hours, I was looking for just any way to progress in the game, but turns out the item that I needed was in the perfect archery game.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I can hear the pain in your voice. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what happens when nobody pays attention, including the streamer.
Neyron? I have no idea how to say this. Remfree in my head lives a moment where she had a stream on YouTube and someone called her a cute anime girl.
Oh, the YouTube stream week was fucking awful. If you ever get banned on Twitch for like a week, don't stream on YouTube.
I saw your YouTube stream. I was like, what is she doing here? And that was, I watched it for a few hours and I was like, oh, this is so different. But I've heard YouTube has no like stream support.
It's actually crazy. Like, first of all, you don't have like any moderation. You can either shadow ban people, you can't even ban them. You can only time out for 10 minutes, not more or less, right? And even your moderators can't make polls or anything like that. Only streamer can do that. Yeah, the chat names are all gray unless you have an extension. The delay is actually ludicrous.
That's crazy. And I know they want to make like a big deal out of their streaming. I wonder why all the companies use YouTube if it's so bad.
I mean, like most of it's like Hololive or like on the cover and any color. They do run like it's like a mostly Japanese business, right? And what options do you have except for like Nico Nico, Bilibili, and YouTube? Like I feel like that one like reaches like the most people.
Yeah. ASTW, Switch cartridges are coated in a bitter chemical. Yes.
Yeah. It's like the most bitter chemical you can like swallow without like really doing any damage. It's bad.
T says, I just got a Switch cartridge. I shall sacrifice myself in the name of science.
Wait, who? Oh no.
One of my mods said that. Good luck, T.
Oh, no. Good luck, buddy. Can come from as disgusting. Oh no. Yeah, I didn't see that message for some reason, but I know now I see it.
You made 20 people mods because I couldn't do anything anyway?
Yes! Because on YouTube, their mods have no rights. They can't do anything.
No rights for mods. At least on Twitch, they have control. They could change the stream name if they wanted to.
I think they can only do it if you have like a command or something for it set up, but yeah.
I do, they just don't know. I haven't told them that.
Good enough.
I love the moment when she watched the YouTube copyright school in the Discord in the community. Oh my gosh, the movies you watch are unhinged. I'm not gonna lie.
I purposely choose the worst stuff. Like I think it's always like nice when streamers like they have like a watch along of like nice movies. But I was like, hey, there's stuff like the Smosh movie or Kick-Assia or like other bad stuff that just doesn't get the attention that it deserves, right? So I make it a point to like only watch stuff like the Logan Paul movie.
Logan Paul has a movie?
He has more than one.
That sounds awful, I'm not gonna lie.
Snatched. It's the one by Amy Schumer. It's actually bad. Like I know making fun of Amy Schumer is like the easiest, like the low-hanging fruit you can go for. But like unless you wanna like at some point see her disgusting hanging tits, I really don't recommend ever watching it. Like you were planning to.
No, I was not. She goes topless. That's brave.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Oh my gosh, that sounds really bad. The one last night, Cinderella, I didn't get to watch it, but I was so excited when I saw Cinderella on the schedule, and then I saw the cover, and I was like, this is not the movie I know.
It's Cinderella but with furries in the Wild West, and somehow if they solve everything with violence. The character designs are atrocious, and even better, instead of losing her shoe, she loses her tooth.
Her tooth. How are they gonna match that? That is...
We had like 3 people who were playing balloons on the side because they couldn't take it anymore.
I genuinely wish we watched Jack and Jill again instead. Is what Mr.
Oh
Sopic
no,
says.
dude! At least Jack and Jill is boring. At least Cinderella was a clusterfuck. I love those kind of movies.
How do you find them? Do people recommend them to you?
A few, but like for most of them, I just I look through bad movies and like, okay, this one looks particularly bad. Like at the beginning, it was like only stuff that I already knew was bad. Like again, the Smosh movie, and then just kind of like evolved.
Adam Sandler Mondays. I'm honestly surprised no one's drawn you in Adam Sandler's outfit yet. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm glad.
If you could give one piece of advice to a new VTuber, what would it be?
An advice for a new VTuber. I feel like the most important thing when somebody checks into your stream is not the quality of your modem or how nice your layout is. In fact, you don't even need one. What you truly need is decent audio. And I'm not talking about getting like a $5 million like setup, but like even with programs and everything, you can kind of help it, because like if you have like a static noise in the background, if your voice gets distorted, you know, that's gonna be the most important thing. Like people can hear you clearly. Everything afterwards, you can like work on.
I've heard that a lot, especially recently. Like, I heard Pippa Pipkin say it too. It doesn't matter what you stream, just make sure you sound good.
Yeah. You can get away with a $50 USB mic. Actually, have you ever seen my first microphone that I started out with?
No.
Hold on. Oh, you were not there for the tale of the cup mic. That's beautiful. Hold on.
A cup
I think I have a saved.
I'm so curious now.
It's called Crackhead Setup, and yeah, because I just couldn't afford better. But like, rather, I had a microphone that I at some point had, like a T-Bone, whatever. I'm just gonna DM it to you real quick. And I couldn't afford a stand for it. I basically had like a poverty setup. So I just had my old Android phone and my old, microphone that I put both of them in cups so they can at least stand somewhere. It's still processing on Discord. I don't know why it takes so long. And just made it work, right?
Being creative sometimes is all that counts. And it got you here. I have to ask, what kind of mic do you use now for stream?
Right now, I use the Elgato Wave 3, which is basically just a $100 mic just from the... the image I'll send. Mic from Elgato. Honestly, I have not done the most with it, but it kind of gets the job done.
The BB9 cup. That's so cute.
Yeah. Subway cups that I took with me.
It's so funny, but it's so smart too, because it keeps it upright.
Yeah, no. I can drop the link in chat. I'm not sure if links get deleted.
Links do get deleted.
Oh no.
It's okay. Don't worry. Stream elements might say something, but you can ignore it.
Okay. Oh, no.
No? Oh, Mr. Sophic could post it. He's a mod. When I remember my first few streams, I wanted a pink microphone because I'm that kind of girl. And then I listened to my VODs and I was like, this is not working. Upgrades were necessary, but now everyone's just trying to post links.
Wait, no, hold on. Oh, does it get censored? Because for me, it looked like as if the link got through.
I'm not sure if anyone's actually posting links or if they're just typing asterisks.
I don't... Do you see my link?
No, I could see you post something in chat, but it just looks like asterisks.
Oh, that's funny, because to me, I see like I posted the link. Yeah, no, if you want to post the image up again, just on screen, or like otherwise,
I have no idea how to do that. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey,
Guys,
do you use
it's two.
OBS, right?
I'll describe it. It's 2 Subway cups, and then one of them, the one on the left, has an iPhone. I think that's an iPhone. in it.
No, it's a Samsung, whatever.
Oh, a Samsung, whatever. And then the one on the right has a picture of BB9, and it's got a microphone in it.
Cable going just on the top part
The
through.
cable is like popping out, but it works. Glass cups, I think. Are there?
No,
glass,
it's plastic, but
oh,
like
they're
reusable.
plastic. Okay, like the ones you get at Party City. Wait, do you know what Party City is?
No.
Okay, Party City is like a whole store dedicated to partying, and they sell these plastic cups you can get with any character. They used to be like 99 cents, but I don't think you could get anything for 99 cents anymore. Morika, yeah. And they have like aisles and aisles. During Halloween, they've set up this crazy tunnel of like scary stuff that they make you walk through to get to the costumes in the back.
I love it. I love Halloween stuff. Let's go.
I love it too. August 1st, Halloween stuff starts hitting the shelves, and I'm like, this is my season. I am that person.
Hell yeah. No, next time in the States, it's not gonna be like anywhere near Halloween. That's so sad.
Mooksy says you have to go to a Party City now.
No. Let me just swim over real quick.
Just come across the sea. Do you have any regrets or things you wish you could have done differently as a VTuber?
There are probably a few things. Like, one thing that's gonna inevitably happen, right? Is if you're like me, because like, you know, if somebody DMs me and they seem friendly, I'm like, okay, yeah, we're friends now, we're besties. All right, here's my real life name, location, and a picture of, I don't know, my door. No, but like, I tend to like, unfortunately, be really stupid when it comes to that kind of stuff. Eventually, you're gonna like find people who the other VTubers, for example, who might not have your best interests in mind, or might start drama or whatever. It didn't happen often. It happened like, you know, like 1.5 times, I would say. Yeah, but it still sucks a little bit.
No, I'm sure.
I think my biggest regret is being a little bit too trusting when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I understand that. I've had that happen, unfortunately, not as a VTuber, but like in the cosplay community. People act like they want to be your best friend. They're like, let's collab. And then they actually just use all that info to kind of like badmouth you. Yeah,
it's I don't know if it's like, especially with the cosplay community, a lot of, I don't know, girls just get a little bit too catty.
Yeah. Oh, you've been granted link permission.
All right. 1 second. I'm gonna link it. Just kind of managing 3 tabs at once here because it's stupid.
Shinkatsu says that's why she gets mad when I try to dox myself in general. Don't dox yourself. Do not give us your government name, your credit card, and social security number in chat. You never know what people will do with that.
Exactly. Like, it's crazy. Like, one time I actually got a DM from someone who seriously not mentally quite there, and that person just seriously like sent me like their social security number and everything, like in pictures, and some place like lottery tickets they bought. It was not very pleasant, let me tell you that much.
What? I cannot even imagine what would possess someone to do that.
Wait, I didn't get banned out. I just did that.
You timed her out.
I got timed out twice.
Is it because she took too long? No, I don't think so.
Free me.
Free Bat shouldn't do anything wrong.
No.
Oh, Mr. Soffit posted it for you. No,
why did it download it in?
We're not gonna ban Moriko.
It's okay, I understand.
Free the Bat, she kind of chill, not gonna lie. She didn't do anything wrong.
I did everything wrong. I'm sorry.
Timing bad out again. How did I get so big suddenly? What just happened?
When you scroll up, I think.
Oh, probably. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you want a quick OBS trick in case you don't know? Choose any image on your desktop that, if you have any there, just like any image that you have available on your desktop that is safe to show on stream, and drag it into OBS. Just trust me. Just like into the window.
Oh, so I could just drag it from like anywhere?
Yeah. As long as you have it downloaded, and it's of course stream safe.
I had no idea I could do that. That is really big.
Yeah, see, it just works.
That's so cool. Thank you for teaching me that. I feel like I have so much to learn still.
No, it took me way too long to like learn OBS stuff too. Like lots of little things that like nobody will ever tell you about.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, let me open up. You wanna like also like learn real quick one thing that took me 3 years to learn?
Yes, please. I will take any
hold on.
advice you have.
Hold on. Let me. I'm waiting for it to boot up so I don't say the wrong thing. If you grab any source right on the corner or whatever, and you hold Alt while dragging it, it actually crops it. I always use the filter to crop things. You can just always like now just crop things on the fly.
That is so useful. Thank you.
Nobody ever says that.
I feel like there's just so many things to learn when it comes to streaming software. There's so many little things you have to find out. It's like magic.
Exactly. But it's actually what I like about the community. Like people are very willing to like help one another.
Yeah, I've learned that too, that there's a lot of people that if you have a question, they're more than welcome is not the right word. They're more than happy.
More than willing?
To help you. And that's really great. That's one of the things that I feel is really great about the VTuber community in general, is that a lot of people, not everyone, unfortunately, but a lot of people do just come here to have fun. And they want to help people out. And I think that's really cool.
And what I did say earlier that my biggest regret is like, I might have been like too trusting among like the wrong people. Still, I don't regret like overall just like being, as welcoming as I can to like most people, because honestly, the few snakes are so far, in between. Like most people are just like really nice.
Yeah. And I was honestly actually a little bit surprised that you answered my DM about being on here, because I was like, she's such a big VTuber. I don't think she will even give me the time of day. I was like not getting my hopes up, and I was so happy.
No, of course. Like, I mean, I mostly do it for fun, and even though I'm a little bit busy because I always like indulge myself in work. Like, why would I know that?
Yeah. And do you consider streaming your full-time job?
Oh, no, not really. Despite everything, I don't earn enough to like kind of make a living, really. But also on the other hand, I do have my whole degree. I feel like if I now just full-time streamed, it would it would be kind of, I just finished university even like while I had my last semester in uni while I was streaming. So like getting that degree and then instantly being like, you know what, fuck those last 5 years. Not really 5, but like almost don't. Fuck those last years. I guess I will just now do this year.
Is it okay to ask what your degree is in?
I've majored in math, but like also did IT as a side thing.
That's kind of incredible. People who major in math are so impressive to me. I cannot fathom numbers.
Maybe stupid as all hell, but like numbers just make sense to me. I feel like the biggest problem with that is that most people don't get taught math correctly, if that makes sense.
Yes. It's 100% like most people. I even had a math teacher in like 5th grade who told me it wasn't her problem to teach me math.
What?
I was out.
What are you there for?
I was out for like 3 months because I had surgery, and I came back and she's like, "It's not my job to teach you math." I was like, "What does the school pay you for?"
You want to like know one fun fact about math teachers that they won't tell you about?
Yes.
Most people who study math who end up becoming math teachers only do it because they're really bad at math. And specifically because what I specifically gotta do to be a math teacher is a lot less to graduate than like a normal degree. So people that, oh, I'm failing and I need to like still make it through. They just basically slap on like the extra courses to like, how to handle children, and then just can essentially graduate with like very minimal knowledge. Like I've literally, while I was in university, corrected homework of people who are soon to be math teachers, and it's looking really fucking grim.
Wow. That's kind of scary, honestly, that they're teaching math and they don't really know what they're doing. I know she didn't have a math degree. She had a degree in computer science, and the school was just kind of like, okay, we're going to hire you because there's a shortage of teachers.
Oh, that's really bad.
And then the next year we had a new math teacher, and she was like, wow, you're really bad at math. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's very unpleasant. Like I noticed that a lot, that teachers in that regard, like they don't explain it in ways like students would like understand, because I feel like anyone can learn if explained correctly.
Yeah, and I think a lot of them don't understand the concepts themselves. It's rare you get someone who gets into teaching because it's their first choice of a career.
Yeah.
Yeah, aside from like kindergarten, I think kindergarten teachers genuinely want to be there, and everyone after that, they're like, I was forced to be here.
Yeah. It's sad.
It is. Math might be lost to us in 100 years. I wouldn't think so, because I think math has a way of explaining everything.
There's no way it's gonna be lost to us like anytime soon. I'm gonna be real, especially in the. I'm still not over. I forgot the exact statistic, but like the fact that God, what's it called again? ChatGPT used to have like a 90% or so like rate of like answering math questions right, but like nowadays only 5% are only correct because it just learned from people who really fucking suck.
Oh no! I've heard that we're actually making ChatGPT stupider.
Yeah, it's great. Artificial stupidity, my beloved.
We didn't invent math, we discovered math.
And exactly, it's not like math was invented, it's literally everywhere.
Yeah, and I remember reading stories. I didn't take physics, I took the history of physics because I'm a cheater. So it was like all story based, and it was stories on how physics was invented. I was like, this is really great, I don't have to do any math. But I'm in case you couldn't tell, I'm not a math major.
Yeah, it's fine. I can't into physics. Even though it's math, it's, add anything except, extra, and that's where I die. I can understand it, but then, like, brain is just probably not interested enough, even though it is not an interesting topic. And holy shit, Mookie, thanks for supporting, Tenshi.
So much,
gifted a tier 1 sub to the Thieving Gamer.
Oh my gosh, that puts us at 41. That is probably the highest sub amount I've ever had. Thank you so much.
Let's go.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Why Was Turtles Taken
If we get to
From
50, chat gets a stream pet.
A stream pet?
Yeah, so I'm hoping to have it
Mookie's
coded
Chicks gifted a
to
tier 1
be
sub
able
to
that chat could like
nut
throw
underscore
kibble at it and like pet it and stuff.
Oh.
That's kind of like my goal. I don't know if it'll happen immediately.
Mookie's
I know
Chicks
they'll at
gifted
least
a
get a
tier
little
1
drawing of a
sub to
guy that
Tangent
will.
Roger 1211.
It's just talking over itself now.
Mookie's Chicks
If you
gifted
have
a
like
tier
help
1
setting this
sub
up,
to
it actually
Guinness
sounds really
Jameson.
fun.
I hope it
Lily02
happens.
just
I really hope it
subscribed.
happens. I've discovered along this journey that I really enjoy streaming,
Mookie's
so I
Chicks
want to
gifted
keep
a tier
coming
1
back and
sub
like
to
putting
Adelia
things
Zazilio
back in
Ruffian.
for the community.
The
Oh,
Thieving
is it
Gamer
actually
just
over? How?
subscribed. Mookie's Chicks gifted a tier 1 sub to Akuma Bumblebee.
Oh, that's...
You just gifted a sub to my sister.
Mookie's Chicks gifted a tier
Oh,
1
that's
sub to
cute,
Villager
though.
1211 just
But yeah, you
subscribed.
might have to turn down the source a little bit.
I have no idea how.
Uh-oh.
Mookie's
Do you
Chicks
use
gifted a
desktop
tier
audio?
1 sub to
Yeah.
Delix.
I'm going to strangle you.
I don't know anything.
Knight just
Okay,
subscribed.
listen here. Do you have time after this collab? I
Mookie's
have
Chicks
some
gifted a
things to
tier
show
1
you.
sub to
Yes,
Jacek VN.
please. I will literally like. Thank you so much. I have no idea
Of
how to do
course.
Mr.
anything.
Jameson just subscribed.
Technology really isn't my thing. Like, I spend most of my day laying outside in the grass, avoiding my phone.
I mean, that's a good thing though. Like, I feel like being
Mookie's
too
Chicks
online
gifted
is
a
also
tier
like
1 sub
not
to
in
Mr. Son
not good for
Bumblebee
people.
just
Like, I know it's
subscribed.
kind of hypocritical, like coming from me, because I like being cozy at home. But like even then, I know it's like a lot of people forget how to be normal.
No, they're...
Delwix just subscribed.
Yes, my sister was on stream on Sunday.
That's cute.
I got her a free model off of Booth, and she went crazy. She's never been on Twitch. She's even more internet deficient than I am. So she literally had like no idea how to behave.
Jessica,
oh, he still has to vote. I want to see that. Just like what normally gets put into you know, a model, like, you know.
Oh, it was so funny. Because she's normally she works as an anthropologist. And
oh, that's cool.
She's eventually gonna go to medical school, but she was trying to answer like anthropology questions, and chat was not behaving. Chat was like, "What if I dissolve a body in
Mr.
acid?"
Sophic just subscribed.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't work,
Oh,
by
no.
the way.
Oh, that's cool though. Anthropology is a really interesting area, but like, I have to ask, does your family know that you're a VTuber?
Yeah, my dad watches
Wow.
sometimes.
That's so cute. I know, like, I don't know, Grape, and like that's about people where I just know like the family, like, you know, actually supports them. I love hearing that.
My sister's actually sitting behind me right now, like completely tuning out.
Hi, Tenshi, sister.
Someone said hi. She's not paying attention. She's probably watching Bones again. I'll tell her after. I'll like shake her or something. But she knows. The whole family knows, and they watched my debut. And then my dad is like, "How do I do this again?" And he'll click on the picture and be like, "I got an email that you're live, but you're not there right now." And he's looking at his email from 10 hours later.
Oh, that's so cute.
They definitely know it. They support it. They're not sure what it is, but they're like, "Oh, they tell other people."
No.
They're like, she's a little anime girl on the internet. But what's her? And then they call me over. Tenshi, what's her channel again?
Oh no.
So basically everyone they meet knows.
Oh, I hope you never get into trouble for that, but that's so cute.
They probably don't, because my parents, like, I live out in the middle of nowhere, and the closest town to us is 30 minutes away, so they're telling, like, people who live in the boonies who are worse at the internet than me.
You know, that's fair. Oh, my daughter's an angel. Now you can't say that. Oh, no.
How many have asked what channel number is it on TV? At least 3, I'm not gonna lie. The farm store I go to get all my supplies at, they're like, I couldn't watch you on the TV last night. It's like, it's not on TV.
Oh.
They're very funny.
They do understand it's live, though, right?
No, they don't. They think it's something like the news, I think.
Oh, no.
But it's better.
I know, this makes me happy.
It's better that none of them know. What channel number is it, though? What's the opposite of, like, 666? I think it would be 444, is how would they call the angel number?
Isn't 7 the lucky number?
7's my lucky number. I don't know if it's everyone's, though. Oh, it's yeah, everyone's saying 777.
Yeah.
I got an entire small town support me. Yeah.
No.
They don't know how, but they've got the spirit.
They're your personal team yell.
Yeah. Oh god, I had another question and now I completely forgot it. But your family knows, right? Like you've said your dad.
Yeah.
He watches?
And no, he doesn't watch because he doesn't understand English. But like recently, my dad found out because of my younger brother, and he was actually really sweet about it, which I didn't expect. Not like my dad is like an asshole, or not that he's like not familiar with like technology, but like, you know, the same man who used to like ask me for like years and why do you know doctor yet, you know, suddenly, you know, finding out that I do that in my spare time is, I thought it wasn't gonna be the best look. But now he actually was like very supportive of it, and you know, again, because like he actually apparently, like, again, I didn't live with him in like quite some years now. I moved out when I was like 16. But like he's been browsing on like TikTok for like a while now, and that's not how he found me, but like, you know, that's how he knows, like, you know, how much goes into like content creation. And it's like, wow, you know, he knows like how much effort people have to like do to like be always entertaining, like like not lose people's attention and whatever. Um, it's also like why he thinks that I do a good job, because like he looked at my follow and I was like 23,000 users. That's a lot, right? I didn't even know how many
That-
followers I had, so I didn't even know why he pulled that number. I was like, yeah, Dad, that's a lot of users. Only later I realized what he was talking about.
That will let us have her dad. Can we have yours? Yeah, my dad will literally adopt anyone. Even if you're an animal, especially the bear that likes to eat our trash can. He loves him. How did your dad find out, Bat? Is what some people want to know.
Oh, I'm stupid. Because I didn't have a phone number until recently.
You didn't have a phone. Wait, you didn't have a
Yes.
phone number?
I didn't have a phone number for like over 2 years. I just couldn't be bothered to.
That's kind of crazy.
I don't need it. Like all my work calls happen through Skype because my company still uses Skype, and I just have no reason to. And so I made a second Discord account to interact with my family because they don't live close to me.
Mhm.
And then I was like, oh, I'm about to like go and start streaming. Oh, that's okay. Let me like go online. So it actually. I was on the wrong account. I was on the account that I talked to my younger brother and my father. Literally, only these two people are added. So I was like, oh, that's weird. Why doesn't it, I thought it was on my main. So I was like, let me quickly, reconnect my Twitch. I guess it kicked me out. And so, like, basically my status was like, streaming on Twitch now on my other account. That's, my father, he's not very online. He didn't notice that. But my younger brother, that's how he found out. And that's how he told my father, and all because I'm really fucking stupid. Because it was like 7 in the morning. I was like, "Oh, stream starts soon." Yeah.
That's I cannot even imagine not having a phone number for 2 years. I mean, as a kid, I didn't have a phone number, but now as an adult, like, needing to keep up with doctors and school. How did you go to college without a phone number?
I just did. Like nobody's gonna call you. Like it's not like the professors are gonna call you or like anyone if you're not very social.
My professors texted me.
What?
Yeah.
Nah, they only email here. What?
No, I have professors that would text me and they would be like, "Hey, Tenshi, you haven't turned in your paper. I know you have accommodations, but you gotta get that in." I'd be like, "Oh shoot, I just completely blanked." And they would text me about stuff like that. Or like, we're having a gathering with the professor and students for lunch. Do you want to come? It would be stuff like that.
What?
Is that not normal?
No. That is not normal. I mean, it's kind of sweet though.
Thank you so much, Earth, for subbing. Yeah, I went to a pretty small university, so my professors didn't really care that, I guess, there's supposed to be a professional relationship. I just thought that was normal that your professor would text you.
Is that just like an American thing?
Maybe. JC Cruiser? I keep wanting to call you Cruiser. You sure you aren't just behind the times, Bat, is what they say?
No, I'm just really fucking stingy.
I understand that, though.
And I also don't like getting phone calls. They make me nervous. Like, I'm unfortunately the kind of, idiot who's like, I will, I can talk to people decently fine, but like, if it's like a phone call, I'm like, oh, hi.
No, the phone call hate is real. And especially with the not teleprompter, I forgot what they're called. The telephone scams.
Yeah, no. Oh, dude, scam calls are the actual worst.
Yeah, I get them all the time. They're like, "Do you want to donate to the police?" And I'm like, "No, please never call me again." Yes, I get those all the time. "Do you want to donate to the police fund?" And then also, "You have a $1,000 MacBook purchase on Amazon. Please press 7 to approve this."
Wait, no, Earth is saying, tell her about how you invented the landline. Oh no, that's the worst.
You invented the landline?
Oh no, last time I saw my family. Oh, I'm cringing. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, dude, okay, listen. I was with my family, older brother, younger brother, father, and all that. And, thinking how even though I don't have like a phone number and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
I told them with full confidence, instead of everybody having their own phone, wouldn't it be nice if there was just like, like one, phone that's like for everybody to get like general calls, and I said that without a hint of irony. Ah,
No,
my dad.
please, it's not even that bad. I've heard worse. My brother once told me he had an invention. It was non-removable tables and removable chairs.
Wait, what?
Granted, he was like 6, but he's like, I have a great invention. You know how your table is always moving? So this is a non-removable table, but your chairs could still move. I don't know if he's here.
That's cute.
I don't know if he's here watching. If you are Mr. King Baka, you will never live this down.
Oh no. At least he was a child though.
Yeah.
It's so excited about like mail. Like, oh my god, I got like this nice little paper, and you know it's probably something really sweet. As an adult, there's nothing worse than like dragging your fucking carcass over to the mailbox and just say bills, more money.
I literally get so excited about mail. It's so dumb.
You still do? Oh
yes,
no.
I love going to the mailbox every day because I don't have a mailbox by me. I'm too far out, so I have to go to like the post office to get my mail. They won't deliver it to me, so I go there and I'm like, yes, I got a letter. I'm so happy.
Aw.
Mr. Safa wants to know, how did Bat develop so much stream endurance?
Honestly, it wasn't always the case. I was never like that. Funny enough, I originally only ever streamed for like 2 hours because I always streamed like right before going to university. And then when I had my first, and then when like the Xenoblade DLC for Xenoblade 2 came out, I had an 8-hour stream. I was like, oh, I'm going crazy. Oh, I'm streaming for so long. Holy shit. Right? And just the thing, it was like the most crazy shit I could ever do. And then when I had my first event stream, like the April Never Ending Challenge stream, where I went from like my average of like 3-4 hours or whatever to like 30 hours, right? With no sleep, with no sleeping on stream. Yeah, 30 hours and only took like a 50-minute break every 4 hours. You want to know what actually helped me?
Yes.
It was actually the fact that during that challenge, people could like donate to like essentially make me like work out, like, you know, like push-ups, sit-ups, and whatever.
That is so funny.
And because of that, because of like doing like these workouts on stream, I just felt so energized the entire time. And that's also like why I now do like 20-minute breaks after every 3 hours. And during those like 20 minutes, I like, you know, because I think I have like, it's better than like 15 minutes because I can just like, you know, quickly grab some, you know, some fresh fruit, like, you know, like grapes out of the fridge, you know, do some push-ups and whatever, and I'll just feel great.
That's
like
really,
my one.
That's really clever.
Sorry? Like, I'm not sure how it is for you. Like, I don't want to assume things about your health. But like, if you can,
I can't do more than 2 hours.
Yeah, but like even if you can only go out for like 2 hours, and I'm not sure if you can do minor exercises in between, it just helps so much.
Yeah, some days it's like I have to get up every few minutes and like stretch, but most of the time I could do 2, and I think the longest I've done is 4, and that was because we were playing King of the Castle and I could not give it up.
Yeah, as long as it's like not, again, always keep your health up first, of course.
Yeah, it's hard, like especially, and I'm curious, have you felt that like your autism has affected you in any sort of way as a streamer?
Yes. Yesterday. I can already pull one example from yesterday where essentially because like the Cinderella movie wouldn't work. Like it's such a shit movie, you couldn't even find any torrents. So the only one on the entire internet that only had like one theater available. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna change my plans. I'm gonna be stubborn. Then I was like, oh shit, it's like an actual 3D movie. Like it was like 2 sides, or, you know, where you can just like, you know, crop easily into this. So I worked on finding a program where you can like actually fuse them together and just, you know, on 3D the 3D movie, and then lots of other steps to just kind of make it work. And just because like unfortunately it's just how my brain works, or I guess just like overall it was a stereoscopic movie, yes. No, but like I noticed like a lot. Honestly, I don't notice. It's more like something that's been pointed out for me like over and over, is apparently like how I interact with topics a lot more, like wanting to like go into like every like hyper specific detail, or how I interact with people also too. It's just definitely it affects my shit definitely.
I think that in some ways, you know, being able to talk about things in detail is a really great skill though.
It's definitely like something that I don't want to give anyone shit for, but it always like bugs me when someone says, "Oh, here's my favorite thing." Like, let's say this person's like really into, I don't know, cards, and then I ask them like something about it, and they can only give me like surface level knowledge, and I don't know. Again, I know everybody like doesn't have the time or like the mental capacity or whatever to like go into detail, but like for everything I like, I need to like find out everything about it, and I will not shut up about it.
It's kind of fun though, because I mean, I don't know about everyone, but I love hearing people info dump. I could listen to hours for people talk about the things they love. I think it's so fun. And I'm not saying that just to be like PC. I actually think it's great that people know so much about a certain topic. Like for me, I mean, I don't have autism, I have ADHD, but like for me, my hyper focus at one point was the movie Les Mis. And I make this joke all the time that if someone said, you can either sing the entire Les Mis soundtrack or I'll kill your family, and I will respond with, I'll see you in 2 hours, 36 minutes, and 45 seconds.
That's incredible, though. You know, I love when people have passions, and honestly, even if it's something I don't give a shit about, like, I don't know, fucking football or whatever, if somebody's, like, passionate enough about it, right, and, you know, actually, you know, feels things about it and actually has knowledge, I want to hear all about it, you know?
Yeah. Hearing things that people are passionate about, especially when you can hear the passion in their voice and like see it, I think it's really awesome. And I wish that it was more accepted as a thing in stream and not to just like touch on something and then be like, okay, let's move on a different topic. Like, no, I want to hear your 30-minute rant about why you hated the first season of Love Live. Which is not valid. It's not valid. You cannot hate the first season.
I was about to say.
Like, you can have an opinion, and that opinion can be wrong.
For real. Who's your favorite girl in Love Life?
Oh, Kotori. I love her.
Kotori is so cute. I like her a lot.
I cosplayed so many iterations of her.
Hell yeah. Nah, my favorite is definitely Nico. I love how much of a tryhard she is, but I also like how much she cares about what she does. It's great.
Honestly, that makes so much sense. That your favorite would be Nico. There's so many good characters in that show, though. I also really like Nozomi, like the mom character.
Nozomi's great, yes.
She's so cute.
Umi is also great.
Ernst wants to know, are you going to do your 30-minute autism dump stream?
Yeah, no, I had a stream idea where I would love to basically invite people in. Anyone, can be viewer, can be VTuber, can be whatever the fuck they want to be, right? It doesn't have to just be like other streamers, and they can like choose any topic. And they get 30 minutes. Just go off about it. No matter what, as long as it isn't like something, you know, like malicious, like, here's how much I like to torture animals. If it's not on that caliber,
yeah,
go off about anything, and I want to hear about it, right?
That is so fun. Like PowerPoint night.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh, PowerPoint nights are so fun. I used to do that with my friends during quarantine, and we'd FaceTime each other with like a PowerPoint we had made.
That's so cute.
It was so fun. I made so many unhinged PowerPoints.
Like what?
Oh my gosh.
If you don't mind telling.
Like how long you would survive in the Hunger Games and details of how you died.
And how long are you going to survive?
I would die immediately. I would trip over a rock and like fall on a landmine. Either that or like archery.
Oh hell yeah. That's fair, honestly. I feel like most people love to say they would survive so long during a zombie apocalypse or like, you know, Hunger Games or whatever, but like realistically most really won't.
No, realistically no, and not just because I'm disabled, but like I would probably pee myself and hide in a corner and die of starvation or something. At least you're safe in the bat basement. Like, they can't get in there.
True.
I could be any type of monkey that's up to my height. What does that mean? They can't survive that long. Humans are the real evil. Wait, the monkey?
Don't mind my chat. They're a little bit like okay, listen, if you want like something fun, if you interact with a guy and want to be entertained for the next 30 minutes, ask him what animals he thinks he can realistically beat in a fight.
I've heard that 97% of the time, if you ask a man if he can land a plane in an emergency, they'll say yes.
What? No, for real?
Yeah.
Nah.
And I've asked my dad this, and he said this man has never flown a plane. He's never like been near a plane. He said yes.
I feel like my dad would easily say the same thing. Does landing without survivors count? Define land.
I think all three wheels have to touch the ground. That kind of land. It's true, we can land them. Land intact, different question.
How many flips before landing?
They'll touch it. I've played a few hours of Microsoft Flight Sim. Oh, so I believe you then.
How long the wheels have to touch? Oh my god.
If Sky King can do it, so can I. Who is Sky King?
I was about to ask the same thing.
I know for a fact that I can land with at least 70% survivors. Plane would be kill.
Not the plane.
I've made a couple paper planes. I think I'm uniquely qualified. You know what? I think that puts you like above 90% of people.
I'm going with no, but I won't stop them from trying it. But I mean, yeah, no, you have to like at least try, even though it's, you know, likely to like not end well. It's better than not trying at all.
Yeah. I know some people, they always dread that question, like, and this doesn't have anything to do with landing a plane, but like, is there a doctor on the flight?
Oh no.
I wonder how many times people have pretended to be a doctor.
I don't know on a plane. I just know about like one time at a convention when somebody passed out and somebody asked for a doctor and a fucking Doctor Who cosplay appeared. That was like the moment like a part of my soul fucking died. I wasn't even sure if I was qualified because again I've been like volunteering as a paramedic at the time. But like that's still not doctor level.
Do you still do volunteer work as a paramedic or no?
No, it was like only as a teenager, but like because like you don't get paid at all. I've only done it like for like a few years, and that's kind of like I basically done like an entire apprenticeship, and then basically, as much as I love it, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's like mentally rough. There's a great documentary on Netflix. It's called Emergency NYC. And they kind of go into what it takes to be a paramedic and a flight paramedic.
It's insane.
It's crazy. I mean, I've ridden in the back of an ambulance. I don't think that counts.
Funny enough, I was allowed to like drive an ambulance when I was 18. However, I did not even have a driver's license, but like I knew how to drive and they really needed someone. But like even then, I would not go out of my way to do it. But like it's better than nobody being there.
Yeah. It seems scary driving an ambulance.
It's honestly not that much different from like a regular car. Like I was very lucky that I had to like drive to my work at the time anyway with a car, and my dad was kind enough to like teach me.
I was actually wondering if they worked the same as a car or if it was different somehow, like more pedals or...
No. My dad likes and stay mostly on the asphalt. Oh, hell yeah.
Everyone gets out of your way at least, yeah. I've heard stories where people will flip the light on to go get like sandwiches or something.
Oh no.
It's an emergency. It's called lunch break.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a story of a guy who pretended to be a surgeon and ended up having to do a surgery and he couldn't bluff his way out of it. He was successful. Look, it can't be that
You know
hard.
what? You know what? Good on them for like actually being successful.
Yeah. And there was actually a story recently of a guy who he's not a real doctor. He just showed up at a hospital one day in scrubs and had been working there for 3 years before they caught on and kicked him out.
If it works, it works.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure he did jail time for that. But hey, those 3 years were probably like the best of his life. In short, Sky King was a baggage handler who snapped and stole and flew a plane around for a while, doing acrobats before plunging into the Puget Sound.
Oh, what?
That's crazy. Why does that sound so familiar, though? I feel like I have heard of that, but I didn't know he was called Sky King. Did he get paid? I don't know if he got paid. He was just volunteering, I think. He took fake it till you make it too, literally. Seriously.
I mean, fake it till you make it works like in a lot of stuff. Like, for example, just in like being more confident. Like, just tell yourself, "Oh hell yeah, I'm so sexy and cool." And at first you like say it with like irony, like haha. Of course not true. That's why it's funny until eventually your brain starts believing it.
Yeah, I think that's definitely true. Like, just pretend if you want to do anything, just pretend you have the confidence to do it. Except pretend to be a surgeon. Guys, definitely don't do that.
And please don't.
please don't be confident enough that you think you could be a surgeon and just walk into surgery and be like, I got this. Scrub me in. That's how I live my life. It's a good motto. Like, I mean, there are some situations it works for and some that don't, but self-gaslighting works.
Exactly.
Well, there goes my Friday plans. What were you planning to do, T? The maneuvers Sky King pulled were really impressive, and real pilots struggled to pull them off.
If he didn't like end up just kind of plunging that whole thing into like a funny seat, it would have been actually fine.
Yeah, I mean, he would have been arrested, but he would have been like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm confident enough I could fight an ostrich. I'm confident the ostrich could fight you. Have you seen those guys?
They are so fucked up. They can kick so strong. Nah, I ain't fucking with that.
Yeah, if there's one bird you have to be afraid of, it's like an ostrich.
Cassowaries too.
Cassowaries will mess you up.
They're actually real life raptors.
Yes, they're like the closest living relative to the dinosaur, except like a chicken or something. Cassowaries are deadly, yes. I could totally stabilize a nuclear reactor on meltdown. I believe in you.
Oh yeah, I learned that from Among Us.
I've watched enough episodes of The Simpsons. I know there's one lever. That's what you do.
Exactly.
And also, guys, you are free to ask questions, by the way, if you have any questions. But I'm not confident I could fight the squirrel. Why is there a squirrel living in your wall?
Oh no, it's eating the fiber insulation, the forbidden...
The forbidden cotton candy. Look,
yeah.
You can eat it, but only once.
Yeah, exactly.
What animal could each of you fight? What animal do you think you could confidently fight?
I'm confident that I can wrestle an alligator. There are two methods. Either I keep the mouth shut and, avoid the death throes, or the even better method, how the dent on their head, like right with the eyes, right?
Yeah.
If I drop my elbow on there, it's it's easily, like, that's a weak spot right there. I've ever seen one.
That's true.
My elbows are really pointy.
I used to hear, honestly, there are so many things that I thought would play a bigger role in my life, like alligators chasing me, or quicksand, or like a snake.
Oh my god, quicksand.
Quicksand,
Yeah.
I thought would be such a big problem.
Same.
I was like, okay, I gotta be prepared for this moment in my life where quicksand is eventually gonna encapsulate my ankles and take me down. It hasn't happened.
I remember like being a small child and going to the playground for the first time, and when you there's like the little sand, what's it called?
The sandbox?
Yeah, and if you if you just dig a little bit, the sand is darker because it's wet and all that.
Yeah.
I thought that, when I saw it, I was like, oh! And then immediately closed it shut again, thinking if I dig deep enough, I'm gonna find quicksand. I would not get near that thing for a long time.
I managed to fight a goose once and win. That's kind of impressive. Geese are so aggressive.
Geese are fucked up. I got a scar on my butt because of a goose as a child. I hate that.
Did a goose bite you on the butt?
Yes, because I love ducks. They're some of my favorite animals, and I would go visit the ducks every day. I kind of still do. But I didn't know what is that, larger, not so ducky looking ducky. Yeah, he would chase after me, and because I was a small child with small little stubby child legs, I got my ass bitten.
Oh no, I'm not even kidding. Ducks are actually my favorite animal.
Yo, for real?
Yeah, I love ducks so much. I used to have 2 pet ducks. Their names were Falafel and Flagel.
That's so cute.
They were the best. I miss them so much. Aquatic Lynn wants to know, how'd you first hear about Fumos?
Me?
Yes.
Well, I am into the Toho fandom, and when the Fumos came out, I just kind of, those are some cute plushies. The fact that they actually blew up to be mainstream, and all these filthy secondaries got into Fumos without even like ever playing a Toho game is it's something I would have never expected to happen.
I feel like Toho has touched a lot of people in so many ways. Like, the universal anime experience as a child is being traumatized by at least some Toho content.
It's actually crazy, like how everybody seems to like know at least like something about it, whether it's like Bad Apple or the funny McDonald's here on McDonald's Insanity. But like so few people actually try the games, and it makes me sad.
It makes you sad they tried them?
Yeah, it makes me sad that not many people have tried the games.
Oh, sorry, I heard that wrong. Mutual duck appreciation. Yes, I am a big duck fan. My mom knows.
Elsa is asking if you can show the duck pictures. If you can, that's fine.
I don't know if I have... I know I have them on my phone. I don't know if I have them on my PC. I feel like I've posted them in my Discord, but I don't know.
It's over.
No, I don't have them. I can show you guys this picture of baby deer, though. These are my neighbors. Oh gosh, I forgot how to do this again.
Just drag it in there.
Okay, and resize because this is huge. There, these are my neighbors. They're not facing the right way, but...
Oh my god, that's cute.
They just kind of like live here and eat my blueberries. Was gonna ask Apple or Android, then realize I'm chatting with a VTuber.
Yeah, no, I gotta use iPhone 11 specifically for VTubing.
That's good though.
Sure.
I literally just use like a Logitech webcam.
I mean, you don't need more. It's just like, a nice extra.
Yeah, I've heard the tracking on it is really good, and after watching so many of your streams, I have to believe it.
I mean, to be fair, the tracking is really good, but like again, also like Grape's rigging is insane. Like she is so correct at it, it's crazy.
I've seen some of her art too. She's really talented.
All right. No, I like it. Like, she also like even posted like a picture of like custom. She got like Converse or whatever those shoes are called, and she like painted like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stuff on it. It's on her Twitter, and again, she's so creative. I like it.
I'm gonna have to stalk her Twitter after this.
Yes.
I saw her pictures of Pee-Pee Head. Every time I see Pee-Pee Head, I'm like, that is not a cat. You cannot convince me that's a real cat.
Muppet. I've seen Pee-Pee Head, and I'm still convinced that a cat is not real. This motherfucker is not real. That's a Muppet.
It is a Muppet. It has to be. Like, his eyes.
It's like a man trapped in a cat.
It is. It's just like a really small man. Like a witch put a curse on a man and turned him into a cat, and that's what Grape adopted. Her pictures for National Cat Appreciation Day, I was looking at Pee-Pee Head. I was like, why are his eyes so big? It's unnatural. Skinwalker got bored and decided to be a cat for a while. That's exactly what that is. That emulating that airplane lady right now for Pee-Pee Head?
Yeah, no, that video of that lady in the airplane, and she like points to the back where there's like not really anything special, and she's like, "That motherfucker over there is not real."
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing with that fucking cat.
Sleeper agent waiting for his moment. Yes, that's exactly what Pee-Pee is. Just waiting for that signal to turn back into like a magician or something and take people out. Maybe that's his day job.
Oh, Perry the Platypus style.
Yeah, he's got like a little Perry the Platypus hat, and he's Agent Pee-Pee.
True. God, I love that show.
It was so good. It was such a good show. Did you know they're bringing it back?
What?
Yeah, because it's not Dan Harmon. It's the other guy.
Yeah, Dan something.
It sounds like Pavlova. Dan Pavlova. His other shows were kind of a flop, so he's like, I'm gonna bring back Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, I know he worked on this other thing that he promoted like on his shorts. And I fucking love his YouTube shorts a lot. Like I'm not sure if you watch them, but he has like a lot of context, so like a
I
lot
watch
of like
his
little
TikToks.
jokes. Okay, I think it's the same thing. Like he uploads the same content on both websites.
Yeah, I love it when he duets people and does the Dr. Doofenshmirtz voice. Sometimes it's so jarring to hear the voice actor do the voice without the character behind it, and you're like, that's you?
No, I saw something crazy yesterday. I'm not sure how much you're like into like Metal Gear and all that, but like the person, the vocalist behind the like the wheelchair Sam meme. I don't even know where to begin with this one.
Wheelchair son?
Sam, basically one of the characters in the game got like shitpost to like be in a wheelchair, and they made like change the entire song's lyrics to like reflect that. And the guy behind a song, the official song, actually made a cover of it, and it sounds, and I didn't want to believe it's real. I love when voice actors do this shit. Huh?
I have no idea about this, but that sounds amazing.
It goes so hard. Hold on. I can't link things.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can DM Mr. Soffit, or you can whisper it to Mr. Soffit, and then he can post it.
Yeah. Hold on. He needs to post it. The world needs to see.
The world needs to know. We need to know about the wheelchair song.
I did retweet it, yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
All right, you guys enjoy the chaos. I love seeing stuff like that. Like the person who plays the bard in Genshin Impact did like a whole cover of Soldier Poet King, but changed the lyrics for Genshin Impact and did it in Venti's voice. It was so cute.
Yeah, no. I know, like, usually it's a commission, especially when it's not a commission, it's even more magical when voice actors just decide to goof off.
Yeah, the English VA. I forgot her name. I'm so bad with names, to be honest. Unless it's something I repeat a lot, I will not remember a name. It's very bad.
There you go.
What's your favorite game that you've played so far? And is it
On
MMR?
screen or... Yeah. People meme about MMR a lot because it has happened in the event a few times to many. And while I enjoyed it a lot, it's actually not my favorite game. But again, when it comes to like favorite stream I've done, unironically, it's Sega Bass Fishing. I think that was like the most hyped stream I've ever had. When it comes to like favorite game in general, though, I would say just like anything Monster Hunter or Xenoblade.
Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody even said Xenoblade. Xenoblade 3 MMR Breads of Fate. I don't know if that actually says breads.
It's a TH. it's a thorn.
Oh, Threads of Fate. Fishing is epic.
Fishing is epic. Have you ever gone fishing?
I've done fishing in Stardew Valley, but not like Bass Pro kind of thing.
and in real life?
Does tying a string to like a stick I found count?
Did you fish with it?
Yeah.
Then yes.
I didn't catch anything, but like,
you know,
I threw it in. Oh, I was like,
good enough.
I was like 6, I think, and we had a lake.
No.
We lived near a lake, and my cousin and I were bored, and we're like, let's go fishing. We've never done it before. So we found like really long string and then really big sticks, and we would spend maybe 3 or 4 hours just like throwing the string back into the lake to see if we could catch anything. It never worked, but it was a really fun 4 hours of pretending to be like people on those fish shows from National Geographic.
You
can catch fish with water bottle and a bit of line.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Actually, in general, like, making your own, like, makeshift, like, fishing rod is not that hard. I mean, that's what we did, like, when I went, like, camping. But, you at least more than, it depends on the kind of string, too. Like, a little bit of string is definitely needed. Also, like, depends on where you fish, of course.
Either of you... Oh, it popped up. I was reading that. Either of you have any piece of media you like that's not too well received by the masses?
Well received as in unknown, or not well received as in people don't like it that much generally, but we do.
Underappreciated?
Not well liked. Okay, I know for like underappreciated, I would say it's the Funamusa games, like, stuff like Mogeko Castle, Waranohara and the Great Blue Sea, the Great Garden, those kind of stuff. I feel like it's not very well known, but like not well received. Homestuck. I fucking love Homestuck. I don't care. What about you?
Underappreciated, I would say Angelic Lair. It's just like a super cute anime that not many people know. It's literally about battle dolls, and they like throw the dolls into the ring, and this one girl is trying to find her mom and finds her through this game.
It's actually what's it called? Angelic Lair?
Angelic Lair. It's really good. It's really old. I think it was my first anime, like real anime.
Oh, Layer, right?
Yeah, Layer, if I can spell. But that was really cute. And then as far as something other people don't like, I'm not really sure.
Oh, that show has an amazing aesthetic. Wow.
Yeah, it's a really good show. It's an old clamp show and no one knows about it. And whenever someone does know about it, I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to talk about it now. It was so good. It was so, like, before its time, honestly. Did you have any cartoon or comic heroes you favored growing up?
Bowser. He is my idol.
Did you see the Mario
I want to be
movie?
like him. No. At least not the new one.
I was gonna ask if you knew the song Peaches, Peaches.
Yeah, no, of course I do. That one was everywhere.
But Bowser is such an interesting pick. Did you feel...
He's a cool big lizard who breathes fire and is an amazing parental figure.
That's true. I feel like he's an underappreciated parental figure. He had to raise like a whole kingdom.
I mean, not just, have you seen like the little shorts, like the little when the Switch parental controls were shown and how he like treated like, Bowser Junior?
No.
He's so cute in that one. And playable Bowser is also like the most badass thing. Like I always like, like when people just want to be like, some, I don't know, some cute character, but I was like, I want to be the big lizard.
That's so cute though. I love that. It's always so fun when people aren't afraid to be like authentically themselves and don't really care about what others think. Like Bowser. He's a really great character.
He is.
And people give him a lot of hate for kidnapping Peach all the time, but like, can you blame him?
Then here, have any of you worried that you have too many essays around you? Like people that just try to appeal? What is your answer to that one?
I have no idea. Honestly, I don't get a lot of people that talk to me, and this is something I've struggled with even in real life. It's like making friends. I have like 2 people that I talk to, and I wouldn't say that either of them are like yes people. Do you feel that way at all?
I don't know. I'm the worst judge of character because I take everything at face value, right? So I can't even tell if somebody's like, like trying to just, like, I don't know, just get on my good side. Because like if you say you like thing or you are like that, then I'm just gonna be like, okay. And that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better at it, but like,
It's hard though, because it's so hard to know how people approach you and with what intentions.
yeah, and I don't want to like doubt people. Like I used to, like, actually it used to be the opposite, where I'm like anyone who talks to me, and I'll be like, what do they want from me? What could they gain? Why would you even, what do you gain from knowing how my day was, huh? And now I'm just like, I try, I'm trying not to be like distrustful, but in return, yeah.
That's hard. No safety measures. What do you mean by safety measures? Oh, I love Thing. I actually do know someone who is like that though. They could not tell you anything about anything, and if you question them on it, they'd just be like, well, I don't really remember. But they would say that they loved everything, and like if you brought up a topic, that was now their like thing.
I mean, I guess it can happen. Like one time, someone's like, "I love Xenoblade," and okay, what do you think about this one very specific major plot detail that you can't miss out if you finish the game, right? It's like, oh, I forgot what happened around that part, but like, what you said, you loved the game, but it's the major.
It's a major plot point.
Like, I know I can be forgetful, but damn.
Yeah, like if it was something minor, like what eye color is your favorite in the game of any character, and I'd be like, they have eyes. I say it so many times, but I'm literally a no thoughts head empty person, and there are some things I could still remember. Like an important plot point is something I would remember. I love when they get the blade of Xeno. That's the best part. People that are close to you sometimes know more about you than you do yourself. I think that's definitely true. Like my sister can always tell when I'm about to cry. She knows. I like when Monado Buster.
So true.
I've never played the game, so I don't know what that means.
It means fucking nothing, trust me. Just a generic attack name, essentially.
What's your go-to activity to relax?
Depends. Like, sometimes I would just work on something. Sometimes I would just relax by laying on the couch and just staring at the ceiling. Sometimes it's actually oddly relaxing to just be on a treadmill at gym for like, a solid 2 hours and just turn my brain off.
Yeah. I like laying in the grass and thinking about nothing.
I mean, laying in the grass is so nice. Like, because of like, I have a sun allergy, so I can't. Like, it's either gonna be like too cold or the sun is there. So it's like, and of course you don't want to do it when like the sun is out because then, oh no, what if somebody, evil?
Yeah. Relax. I haven't relaxed in 30 years. Truth though. Have you told her about your hobo whisperer skill?
Yeah, in the place I lived before where I live now, I got along with like the hobos really well. Like I don't know, as a kid I got along with animals, and like now that I kind of like grown up, instead of like animals, I get along with like the schizophrenic and the homeless. And yeah, no, if you're kind to them, they will kind to you back.
Yeah, that honestly just seems like sense, like common sense. If you're nice to people, they'll be nice to you.
I don't think it's normal to have like hobos where, I don't know, like swear protection over you, but it's comforting to know.
Yeah. You always remember the people that are kind to you, I think, especially ones that go out of their way to show kindness.
Kindness rules, man.
It is. Has there ever been a situation that made you think about calling it quits in all these years? That's a really good question.
Yeah, one situation I will not elaborate on, but it's been like essentially 2 years and 4 months ago. And if I hadn't had the back of like some of the sweetest people in the entire community, I think that thing that happened would have actually made me quit. But it's like no longer like even like a thought in my head at all.
That's good. It's good that, you can get past those moments. Especially, and I know I keep saying it, but having that supportive community that can lift you up in those times. Kindness is my personal biggest green flag. It is such a green flag.
I mean, there's like nothing to be lost on like being kind. I mean, you always gotta like, in a way, put yourself first, but like more in a don't burn yourself out from like, trying to please people, but like, even if you don't immediately get like something back, like there's nothing like lost from it essentially.
Yeah, kindness for kindness sake is the best. It really is though. And
Mm,
I always think that I can learn so much from people who are kind just for the sake of kindness. Like watching people
exactly.
go out of their way to be nice to others.
In a weird way, one superstitious belief, I 100% believe in karma. Like, as silly as it may sound, like because like I don't know, so many absolutely horrendous people I've seen in my life.
Mhm.
Even if it's not like in a magical way, but like, just like from the kind of behavior they show, at some point they will fall on their face, right? Just like,
Yeah.
all the kind people, even if they like, stuff doesn't always go the right way, eventually, it will get them in a good way.
Hmm. I
Mm,
I kind of believe that too, that there's some kind of like cosmic balance and what goes around comes around.
mm.
Misery likes company, that's so true.
Oh, I can't stand that. Like that also like why you always gotta be like careful in what kind like what kind of circles you're in because it's very like easy to like be around like people who are miserable and despite thinking that they're your friends, the second you start being happy, you try like crawling out of like that hole. From my experience, these people don't take it very lightly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the kind of karma where it'll affect your next life?
No.
No. I'm not sure if you mean like the Buddhist
Reincarnation
belief.
or like even like a next life to begin with, but I don't even have like a particular belief, like whether there's a heaven, whether it's hell, whether it's like even like a next life or whatever. And if there's a next life, I firmly believe that nothing matters if I can't remember. That's why I want to make the most of this life here, essentially.
I think that's great. Like make the most out of every day.
Mm,
Karma makes sense if you're constantly putting people down. Who's going to be there when you're down? That's very true.
exactly.
Very, very poetic. And it really costs nothing to be kind, from what I've learned. Bad stealing this angel's job at her own stream.
What does that mean? I don't want to steal your job.
It's okay.
Don't worry.
That can be wholesome too. Yeah, I think your community
No,
is very wholesome. No, you have wholesome moments.
don't lie. Evil girls or girls evil girl.
That's just that the more you do something, the more you attract that something to yourself. Doesn't matter what it is. I think that's true.
Mm. Yeah, that's definitely true.
Like I notice on bad days, if I have bad thinking, like I just find that more bad things happen. But if I'm having a really good day, I can point out all the really good things about my day. Like today I had ice cream and it rained, which was really pretty.
Yeah.
So a positive attitude also helps, I think.
Oh wait, hold on. I should put my wings away. That's the angel jobs. Okay, hold on. Yeah, there you go.
I can't put mine away. But no, you can have yours out. It's like a bat and an angel. It's fun.
Yeah. All right.
She's kind of a black-hearted ball of hate. No.
I got called. Oh my no, the black-hearted ball of hate thing is still funny because it's something somebody called me who got banned in my community
Oh no.
for being a troublemaker.
Well,
Uh,
that's on them. That doesn't make you a bad person.
mm. I would say I've definitely not always been like the best person I could be in like any situation, but I also at the same time I just like so I'm not sure if like good person, bad person, whatever like really matters, but I still like want to do my best because after all I did start streaming with the intention to make people laugh or at least to like like kind of tune in, brain off, just go I don't know, whatever the fuck happens there.
Mhm.
Hee gummy wormy words.
Words.
You can notice at what point in the statement at what point in this my brain turned off.
What
I hope
factors influenced your decision to do this interview is what someone wants to know.
Isn't that a question for you?
I don't know. Head empty hours are real. They are. It's always like a monkey with a cymbal just clapping in my head. But I thought you were really cool. That's kind of why I asked you. I was like, oh, you know, Bat's a seasoned VTuber, and I have a show that asks VTubers about their experience. I wonder if, you know, I didn't think you would say yes, but I'm really happy you did.
Nah, thank you so much for asking me to begin with. But yeah, no, and Mike was like, oh, hey, it's a DM I didn't see because it got put in message requests and not in my inbox. And then, oh my god, hi, Tenshi, hi. And yeah, okay, that sounds fun. Talking about all kinds of VTubing. I like VTubing. Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I have to imagine you like VTubing if you're a VTuber.
Yeah, probably.
Unless before every stream you're like, I hate this. I have to put my heckin' anime girl face on.
I'm pretty sure there's probably like some people who like do it like as a job and probably aren't like super enthusiastic about it. But honestly, like even from like the larger VTubers I've talked, like even down to like, you know, the thousands of viewers, most of them actually just really like enjoy doing what they do.
I think that's great. I always think about it like, are there really VTubers out there who think this is like an easy way to get money? Because this is like the fastest way to lose money.
It really is. I've seen people. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I see it so on the regular, where I see like somebody like spend $500 over like $1,000 on a model, a fancy debut, and when they like notice, oh, I'm losing traction, right? You know, like at first, like, oh, fancy debut. If they like, you know, advertise it correctly, like maybe they get like a few eyes on them, and then it like goes down like naturally as it goes. They will oftentimes really just be straight up discouraged. And it's just, you know, back in 2019, 2020, like saying you're a VTuber, it was like novel, right? Like it was like a thing anyone could do because like VTube Studio didn't even fucking exist, and like, you know, the accessibility just like wasn't there, let alone like the community as big as it is now. So like of course you're gonna like just get traction just for being one, but nowadays it's nothing special.
Yeah, I think it's almost oversaturated.
I wouldn't say oversaturated though, because like once again I'm showing my roots as like somebody who has enjoyed regular streamers for like a long time, but like lots of people stream, like, you know, if you like look at on the like broader streaming sphere and not just like VTubing, people stream every day, the millions of people, right? I feel like acting like there's like, you know, like saturation is probably not the best mindset to go on about it.
Yeah. And
D3RP13 just subscribed.
Derp, thank you so much for the resub. Now I forgot what I was gonna say again. But I think there definitely are some people who get into VTubing probably with not the right intentions, and then they see like, oh, this is not easy or fast. And I'm always so impressed with the people who don't even try streaming, and then they're like, I'm gonna spend my whole life as a VTweeter.
Yeah, many such cases, but like in the end, those people have like their little bubble, and you know, the good part about like these like Twitter people is they don't watch the streams, so like they're not gonna be like anywhere near me, so like they do their thing, I do my thing.
Yeah, I think they're mostly just there to commentate on the drama. The easy road is OnlyFans feet pics. Is that the shortcut to life?
No, I shit you not. I talked to someone, without saying who told me she makes $80,000 or $90,000 a month with like one of those like not safe work accounts, and actually, you know, she doesn't even like draw anything for it herself, right? Like it's not like real life; it's just like commission. And I'm just thinking, you'd have to be really fucking stupid not to do that.
Seriously, that's better than a full-time job. You can't even make that much as a doctor.
I know. Isn't it crazy?
That's crazy.
Like, I hate to say it, I think I'm really fucking stupid that I don't just. You don't even gotta be involved in it. It's crazy how that shit just works.
Seriously,
like, good on them.
That's really crazy. Do you and Bat have a pre-stream ritual? Do you have a pre-stream ritual, Bat?
Yes. When I feel particularly not awake or confident, I will stand in the mirror, and it's not a joke, keep pointing at myself and saying, your meat is huge and you're sexy as hell until it clicks.
I love that.
Don't laugh.
No, that's amazing. I promise I'm not laughing because it's like funny. I just think that was so out of pocket. But that's amazing.
Do you have anything you do before?
I always panic a little and then go to the bathroom and then I press go live and hope it works. That's
Okay, one thing that has never left me in years of streaming. Never. I thought one day it's gonna get better. Every time before I click the go live, go start stream button, I'm still a little bit nervous. And then once I'm like live, it just kind of goes away. Is it the same for you?
Yes. The social anxiety doesn't help, but like every time before I go live, I'm like, oh god, do I really want to do this? Am I really doing it? And then I hit go live and it just melts away. And it's so fun.
Exactly. I don't know if it goes away for other people. I talked to Kitania and I talked to Tenshi about this now.
I've heard even Iron Mouse say it before, that she gets really nervous before going live, but she also has like 5,000 people in a stream at a time, so I would be super anxious about that too. I'm reminded of a story where a dude's girlfriend dropped out of college to become a VTuber.
No.
That's just a bad idea.
That person's name? Gogura.
Okay, that would make sense though.
Unless it's like, you join a corporate, it's a guaranteed to pay.
Seriously?
And it's just not.
Unless you're like a V Shoujo member or Hollow, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
A good niche is what makes people keep coming back. Yeah. I play a lot of King of the Castle, and I have people who just come to play King of the Castle. And it's so fun.
Is it like a multiplayer game or?
Yeah, so it's basically, I don't do anything. I'm just the narrator, and chat decides the fate of our kingdom, and like 99% of the time they kill me by the end.
Hell yeah. That sounds actually really fun.
It is. They can do things like vote on the fate of the kingdom, and then they always blame me for their votes.
Yeah, typical chat dynamic.
Yeah. Kind of sad. It disrespects the hard work of the artist and the rigor as well. I always think that too. That like your mama put in probably months of work to make you a super beautiful, detailed model, and then you just quit after like 2 months.
Yeah. Oh, that's the worst though.
Furry artists make more than doctors. I believe it.
Yeah. No, I mean, it depends, but like, considering how much of your soul you have to throw away. Yeah.
It never goes away. No, it does not go away. My pre-day ritual is coffee and reading fluffy Yuri manga.
Based.
I read so much otome isekai, I'm not gonna lie. It's like before I go to bed, I read like 6 chapters of the 50 various novels that I'm in the middle of. It's so
Do you have a favorite otome game?
I haven't really played the game so much, but I think my favorite of the manhwa is definitely Death is the Only Ending for Villainess.
Oh, let's go, yes!
Wait, you read it too?
Yes!
Oh my gosh, it's so good! The last chapter though, I can't believe it's the end of the season.
Yeah.
Literally,
No, dude, I fucking love, just fluffy romance stories or like anything like that, so, like,
Yes,
I'm not much of a yaoi person, but I definitely enjoy Yuri or just, standard manhwas.
Oh, if you like fluffy Yuri and like pain, you'll really like My Wish is to Love You Until You Die.
How have I not heard of that? Hold on.
It's very niche, and you're gonna cry, trust me. I sobbed at one particular chapter. It's so good.
I will read it, but I just wanted to know, like just one, even though I might seem a little bit like rough around the edges. My favorite stories are all stories with good ending. Like I get so fucking emotional about that shit.
No, a happy ending is definitely essential to any story. If an ending doesn't go well, I will be super sad.
Yeah.
Like
The worst part. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
The worst part is when you get like this romance story, and then in the end, the girl moves away. It pisses me off. Why is that happening?
No. That's so frustrating.
It's so common.
It's so frustrating. Oh my gosh. But God, now I forgot completely.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Like I have so many of those moments where it's the ADHD. It just makes you lose track of your thoughts. But there are so many good otome. Oh, now I remember. Like Tokyo Ghoul had a good ending, but it was so rushed. They basically left off the middle of the plot, and then they're like, actually, here's the last chapter. Sorry, guys.
I hope it's not too much of a spoiler, but I stopped reading Tokyo Ghoul specifically at the part where every single character just the writer said, okay, I'm gonna kill that character, and that character, and that character, and that character, and I just lost all interest. Like, what am I even reading this for?
That was like 10 chapters from the end.
Oh no.
And then the end was like, we're not gonna finish this big battle. They just lived happily ever after. Good luck, everyone. That was it.
Oh man.
The sad part is it's still one of my favorite manga just because of like the art style. Sui Ishida has an amazing art style.
The art style and the beginning are really good.
Yes. What was your worst dropped your spaghetti story on or off stream? I don't know what that means.
Oh, so you don't know what dropping spaghetti means?
No.
It's like slang for you're doing something, talking to someone, and then, oh, my spaghetti fell in my pocket. Oh, everything is, oh God, and I messed up, and now I look like an idiot. Ah!
Why do you keep your spaghetti in your pocket?
Because it's embarrassing when they fall out of your pocket.
I just think it's a really funny way to say it.
It's for snacking, yeah.
Gotta keep it there for later. At least it keeps it warm if it's in your pocket.
Exactly.
Do you have a story like that?
There was one thing where I wanted to die. Where, do you know Lord Aethelstan?
Yes.
He was doing a bit on a stream where he was gambling. I can say that he was gamble on whether or not a streamer he is checking out can say his name correctly. I was like, because like people like always pronounce it wrong. Where, at some point he followed me. And I have like follow notifications on my stream off because I used to get botted quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like, if somebody follows me, like, I saw on the sidebar, but I didn't want to be like, oh my God, is that the big streamer? Oh my God. I don't want to be like that. Like, if he wants to say hi, he can say hi because, no matter who you are, I will treat everybody equally.
Yeah.
So he tried to follow and I didn't even know this bit was going on. So he tried to follow. I didn't say anything. He said, hi, I hope you're having a comfy stream. And said, oh, hi, yeah, no, I hope you're having a nice day as well. I didn't say his name. And, until he's quite like, oh, Lord Ethelstan, thank you so much for the sub. And then only later on, I realized that he was like streaming and was doing this whole bit. And so I watched the VOD and I could just like see him being like, oh, she's not saying what.
Oh no.
And like the audience, like his viewers were just losing their shit.
But that's not on you though.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
He's a good guy, but like definitely did not expect for me to be so adamant about not saying his name.
He's your greatest hater until this day.
Nah.
That's such an interesting stream though, going into other people's streams to see if they could say my name right. I thought you were going for the puppet flirting story.
That wasn't on stream though. And besides, I don't think it's embarrassing. In fact, I'm very confident about that story. I don't know why other people think it's awkward.
Now
I don't mind telling you.
I have to know.
So at some point during a convention, a friend of mine, we're like, okay, listen, we need to get ourselves girlfriends. Like he and I were just like, listen here, we're gonna go to convention and we're gonna get ourselves dates. All right? Yeah, all right, bro. So And the idea was like, whichever one of us like, gets someone, wins. We wanted to start a competition. I'm a genius, okay? I decided to get myself a little hand puppet of like a little Stegosaurus, teach myself, ventriloquism, when it like looks like your mouth is closed, but like, And my strategy is like, okay, listen here. I'm not gonna walk up to people and do it head on. Instead, I had my little Stegosaurus tap girl's shoulders and be like, hey, that girl over there thinks you cute, And believe it or not, after this an hour, it actually worked. The date itself did not go quite well. We just had coffee, talked a little bit, and we're like, yeah, you kind of normie and, whatever, bye. But like, I still won the competition, and I think that's what matters most. And I don't know why people keep thinking this is like a spaghetti skill story. I am very confident in that.
I love that. That is, if someone asked me with a puppet like that, I probably would have been like, heck yeah. That's the most
It was
unique
very cute Stegosaurus.
The most unique way to get asked out ever. Do you still have the hand puppet?
Yeah, I do actually.
That's so cute.
I can show you a picture like after stream too. Like he's on my little bench over there.
Oh, you keep him on your bed? That's where I keep all my plushies.
Yeah.
I always say that if your plushie falls on the floor and you don't give it a little kiss.
Every time any of my plushies throw up, I just feel like the worst plush mom ever, and I have to pamper them for the rest of the day.
Yes! Oh my gosh. If they fall on the floor, I feel like a failure as a plushie mom. Like, I cannot. My plushie collection is staggering. It's true. Mr. Soffit has seen it.
Is it, do you also like do a thing? Every day I like choose like one plushie, and it's, of course, like I try to like vary it up, like, who like hangs out with me on the day while I'm like either, working on the PC or like streaming or whatever.
The way I do the same thing.
Let's go! Who do you have with you right now?
I have my pink cow. His name is Mooshmallow.
Oh, I got a little waddledee here. His name is The Thinker. He
so
thinks
cute.
a lot. He's contemplative.
That's so cute.
Aww.
That finds a new female VTuber and she's warming up the puppet. Don't you mean Scrumpy's plushie collection? Yes. My dog owns everything.
Let's go.
Marshmallow?
That's a cute name.
Thank you. It's because he's marshmallow shaped.
Oh my god, I need to see that.
Yes, I'll send a picture after. I love him so much.
Let's go. Hold on, Bort. I was at first a little bit nervous, like, oh god, what if I don't know what to say and everything will be stiff and she's trying a little bit and I'll be like robotic and everything's going to hell. But I'm glad it's actually just like really comfy.
Yeah, I always have that worry when I have people on. Like, what if they get bored? What if they don't like me and they're just like putting up with me?
Nah.
Speaking of plushies, time for the daily shill. Ace
I
says,
don't want to shill on anyone's. I don't want to shill on anyone else's channel.
That's okay. I'm not gonna say with who, but we've been calculating how many plushies you need to sell a day to reach 400.
What? Exclamation mark sellout. It's so true.
I don't have sellout, but I do have exclamation point scam.
Oh, let's go. What is the backstory behind that one? Like, I feel like every streamer has like some commands that have like some backstory to it.
Oh, I was doing karaoke and I wouldn't do someone's request, and they put exclamation point scam because the only karaoke song that I will ever demand money for is Rap God.
How much?
It's $10. Don't you dare. Affordable? Is that affordable? I don't know. No!
Wait, you only accept fucking credit cards?
Yeah, it's because
Wow.
I don't know how to do PayPal stuff. I don't want to dox myself. I'm scared of PayPal.
You can just set up a business account actually. But yeah, no, I get you.
Okay, at the end of stream, you guys will have to remind me. I'm not gonna do it right now. You guys are so funny. This is so fun. I'm having such a good time. Like, literally, my cheeks are just... They hurt from smiling so much.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's what streaming is all about, right?
Yeah. It's honestly such a blast, and I think that's why I keep coming back to do it, even on days where I don't feel the best. You guys have a lot in common. I actually didn't think
Yeah.
that.
I didn't think so either.
Like, we both really like ducks, and we're both great plushie moms.
Ducks, plushies, Lolita.
Yeah.
I gotta show you some dresses later.
Please do. Oh my gosh, I have a big collection of dresses that I wear just
Yo.
randomly. Like, I'll go to like the dollar store and be like in full Lolita.
I have some really good ones, but like at the same time, I don't like it. It's such a struggle. I want to look fancy. I want to be like all dolled up and be like, that's like, oh, I'm looking really, really good today. But then I don't want to get attention. And I know it's contradictory, but it's for myself.
The funniest part is the only two people that ever say anything when I go out are like old men and children.
And children at least are really cute about it, usually.
I had a girl run up to me in one of my dresses that I call my fairy dress because it looks like it's made out of flower petals, and I was actually wearing fairy wings with it. I was doing a photo shoot.
Oh my god, that's cute.
A little girl ran up to me, she's like, a fairy! And her mom was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, no, don't worry about it, because whenever I'm in cosplay, I'm like, I have to be the character now.
No, that's so cute.
It's so fun. And I've actually gone to Walmart dressed as Miku, like full Miku cosplay.
Yo.
And I heard someone yell down the aisle, "Ma, this isn't even the worst thing we've seen at a Walmart." That lives rent free in my head.
Holy shit. No, that's a banger.
I was taking pictures in the cereal aisle. I was like, you could probably ask any of my family because they support this crazy hobby of mine. My parents were also cosplayers.
No, that's cute.
Yeah, my mom was a huge Trekkie, and I have photos of her in like Star Trek shirts. And my dad was really into Dragon Ball Z.
Yo, based.
And he also, like, the last time we both dressed as Spider-Man and we recreated a meme. That was like his last cosplay.
Oh, the pointing?
Yeah, the pointing meme.
Yeah, let's go.
It was so fun. And so like they support my crazy hobby, and I've walked like 3 miles before to get to like a waterfall to take pictures in cosplay. It's just like, and my parents support it. They're like, yeah, girl, get it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Latino viewership is now plus 2,000. Wait, how'd you know? How'd you know my family was Latino?
Dragon Ball.
Oh. It's the BBC.
Yeah.
It's always Dragon Ball. It is. The Dragon Ball and Spider-Man, he was a collector. He used to show me like his collections and stuff. He would share all this stuff with me. Every Latino family house is obsessed with DBZ.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't even deny it. That's the worst part. And then as I was growing up, like my dad discovered Phineas and Ferb, and that was our thing.
Oh, let's go. I remember like specifically every day before school when we could just, got our breakfast and everything, we had like a small TV in which we like used to like watch the Pokemon anime every morning. That was a comfy time. Or like my parents also like watched the entirety of like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z with us. It was good.
Oh, Pokemon was such a cute cartoon.
It was. I like it a lot.
I loved the movies. I can't remember anyone's
What's
names.
your favorite? Huh?
The one with the one that looks like an onion. Like the
Oh,
flying onion.
yeah, the Celebi one.
Yes.
Oh, it's so good.
It's such a cute movie. That was my favorite. And then
Yeah, the one with the young Professor Oak too.
Yes, and the one with where Pikachu almost died. I think it was like the first movie, and like Pikachu and Ash were trying to get along, and then Pikachu risked their life for Ash at the end, and they used the power of love to bring Pikachu back.
That was the one where Ash nearly died.
I remember
Where he
it
turned
was
into
Pikachu,
stone.
But maybe it's because Pikachu always ends up in rough shape at the end of like
Yeah,
every
talking the
battle.
one where Pikachu talks.
I don't know.
Somebody asking, wait, or Dragon Ball Z. Original Dragon Ball will always be better than Z. I like the beginning of Z. I like the Saiyaman part. I like the, just the goofiness of it. But I think Dragon Ball lost its charm when it went from like just absurd things, just a fun adventure, to just screaming, next form, but, just fighting and screaming all episodes. I don't like that much,
Yeah,
honestly.
the original Dragon Ball was better. That's the same reason I can't watch Black Clover and Fire Force. It's 90% screaming.
Mm. Also, no, I swear there was like one Pokemon special, or like one thing where like Pikachu talks. I'm not sure if it's the one where they had the little body swap happen, or if there was like any other one, but like there was definitely something. Don't you dare call me a fake fan.
Pikachu is Ryan Reynolds. Any other answer is just a cope.
I don't like Detective Pikachu. It was
I
I watched it.
either.
No, I watched it in the cinema. I was like, oh, this is neat and all, but like it's like the Marvel of Pokemon, and it's so appealing to. I wish I could describe it. It's like made to appeal to normies, but like it had like it in that way it kept everything so basic. I don't know.
It was weird.
Yeah.
The moment I saw the commercial, I was like, absolutely not. Isn't Pikachu a girl?
I mean, Detective Pikachu has been male in the game.
I always envisioned Pikachu as female. But I guess it's because of the Pikapi.
But you can actually tell the gender by the tail. Oh, you got to redeem.
Pikapi. Pikapi.
Thank you.
Thank you for the redeem. Pikachu's
Yeah,
VA is female. Yeah, that's why I always thought
Yeah.
Pikachu was female.
Mm.
Female Pikachus have heart-shaped tails? Now I have to look at
Yeah. No, did you not know that? It's so cute.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable. That is so cute. Why does this remind me of my dog?
Does your dog have a heart-shaped tail?
No, but the eyes. And the way sometimes my dog just stands there like we're in a standoff. And the way Pikachu is standing in this image reminds me of my dog. She is a terrorist, my dog. She was gaslighting me the other day. Her name is Scrump, like the doll from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, let's go. I was wondering what Scrum reminded me of because I actually have not watched the movie in English, but yeah, it makes sense.
Scrump is also roughly the size of a Pikachu. That's true, they're about the same
Oh,
size.
tiny.
Yeah, she's very
let's go.
small. She's a gremlin. I'm not sure she's actually a dog either. I'm like 90% sure she is a stuffed animal.
I wish I had a dog that looked like Fat Pikachu did. I miss like original chubby Pikachu.
Yes, chubby Pikachu was so cute. And then they slim Pikachu down. I was like, is this diet
Yeah.
Pikachu?
Actually stretched out.
I recall everyone hyping it up, and then I went to see it and was not just disappointed but also embarrassed because I went with some close family members under the impression the first good video game film.
The first good video game film was the fucking Street Fighter movie. I will fight anyone who thinks otherwise.
I think Advent of Children from Final Fantasy was a really good video game movie.
I keep playing it's actually like a movie, but yeah, I've actually never gotten too much into Final Fantasy.
I never played the games. I didn't own any kind of fancy console growing up, so most of my video game knowledge growing up comes from watching string together clip scenes on YouTube. Like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. I watched a bunch of playthroughs for all that stuff.
You gotta at some point like play Kingdom Hearts. It's so good.
So I eventually got a Nintendo DS, and I have like the DS version of Kingdom Hearts, and I've played through it. I'm stuck on the Hercules world, and I hate it.
Oh no.
I can't get past Hades in the maze. I'm stuck.
So wait, just from the fight or like from like actually not knowing where to go?
In the maze, I get so lost.
Oh no, the maze is kind of awful though. I get you.
I haven't picked it up in like a year because of this.
No, you gotta.
I'll eventually go back to it. I'll go back when I remember that Utada Hikaru exists and I need like my semi-annual dose of Kingdom Hearts.
Let's go.
The maze is booty. It is.
It is. Every time it's one of the reasons why I just always am like, oh, do I really want to replay it? But like, it gets so good after and before.
The animated Street Fighter movie, the one that inspired a bunch of special moves and lore later on in the
No,
game.
I'm not talking about the animated one. I'm talking the actual real life people, the one that had the worst fucking acting. But I don't care. It's fucking Kino.
Didn't they just come out with another one?
For Street Fighter? I'm not sure.
I could have sworn they did. I softlocked myself in cage when fighting Cerberus because it was the first world I went to and I had nothing to help me. Oh no.
Yeah, the Bison Dollar movie, yes. Just another teaser. It's such a good movie. And I want to spoil everything, but it's good.
I'll have to put it on my watch list. I have so many things I need to watch.
I was wondering how long it was going to take you. Hey.
Welcome back. Hang on, let me get rid of this picture of my dog.
No, it's a cute picture.
She's my scruffy baby.
He's like an overgrown chicken nugget, and I love that for her.
She is. Your cat likes to bite your feet and your face at 7 a.m. That's so nice. My dog, she doesn't bite my face, but if I'm not up by 6:30 a.m. to feed her, she gets very upset and she rubs herself all over the bed. Like she'll walk back and forth rubbing herself against the mattress until I wake up to feed her. Do you have any pets, Bat?
No, not really. I mean, Patrick clearly doesn't count. But like, no, not really.
I think Patrick counts.
No, he's more like my son, not adopted. I mean, non-biological, adopted. Actually, just a small bat I picked up in a cave because he had no parents. I'm like, I know he's here.
He's best boy. Patrick is my Oshi.
I did have a turtle and a bunch of fish as a kid. For none of them, and again, I love animals. I genuinely do. I got like the biggest heart for animals. I just want to take care of everything that's like, small. However, I can't begin to describe the tale of my suicidal turtle. And okay, maybe my fish didn't end up going the route.
Oh no.
Living the best life either.
Poor fishies. I remember we briefly had a fish tank and I used to try to pet the fish in the tank.
I don't think that's the best. You want to hear about the turtle? No. My turtles are... Do you know anything? Well, what do you know about turtles?
I know they can carry salmonella.
Yeah.
That's about it.
How fast do you think a turtle is?
6. That's a number.
All right. Now, they always get portrayed as being like really fucking slow, right?
Yeah.
Now, here's a fun fact about turtles. Turtles are really fast, but only when you're not looking, and I am not exaggerating. That motherfucker, every time I would anyway, just quickly move to the room next room, just to grab something, and come back, he'd be so far away. Not when I'm looking, but only when I look away. And it's still kind of different because every time he would try, I'm like, okay, let me quickly grab some, I don't know, something to eat or drink for you, and he would just sprint.
Oh my gosh.
And it's got kind of bad when, the funny, yeah, we had not a big garden, but a very small garden as a kid. It was more just a small bit before the street would begin. And, seeing this motherfucker essentially be okay, and I'm gonna quickly go and grab something for you. I didn't even know that the door wasn't properly closed because my younger brother didn't properly. I know it's my older brother. Because my older brother didn't it was but I was like, okay, I'm gonna quickly grab my one little cup of hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I'd come back, I see that motherfucker on the street, and yeah, he did try to kill himself. And the worst part, not under my watch, but more under another sibling's watch, the exact same thing happened again, except he fucking succeeded in dying. I still don't know.
Oh no. I'm so sorry to hear that.
It's fine.
It's just so sad to lose pets though. Even a turtle. I was gonna make a joke that the turtle is like a weeping angel. You look away for 1 minute.
He was like a weeping angel, but he would You don't understand how I don't understand because like by the time it took me to like get to the kitchen and back, which wasn't a lot of time, he sprinted so fucking far. I don't understand.
That seems like uncharacteristically fast for a turtle.
Nah, they are faster than you think.
I guess because I think about tortoise more, like, but they're pretty slow.
Tortoise. Nah, it's fine. Like again, I'm not ultra bothered because like you learn very quick. You know, if he keeps like trying to run away, maybe he got his will after all. That's at least what I told myself as a kid.
Mm-hmm. I think
turtles are super quick.
The only time I ever had a reptile was when I caught a lizard as a kid and I kept it secretly in a shoebox for like a week.
Oh, let's go. Nah, as a kid, I would like always like, I don't know why. Like, I mentioned like before, like as a kid, I got along with animals. As an adult, I get along with the homeless and schizophrenics. And specifically, I would be always outside. I was like way before I had my sun allergy because I got that shit when I was like 16 or so. I would like go outside. I'd literally grab like pigeons, and like my dad would be like, "You get that out of your hands right now,"
Put the pigeon back.
Yeah, they just, don't, God knows what diseases it had. And I would do that with like any fucking animal. I'd just, like casually have like a butterfly, like, in a little jar. And it's like, can we keep it? No. At some point, that's like brought back like, an entire like armful of bees. Can we keep that? God, no. I'd bring snakes home. They didn't like that either.
An armful of bees?
Yeah, bees are actually very docile. Like you can easily just like stick your entire arm in there and be safe.
That's incredible.
Again, they don't sting you. I still don't know how you get a bee to sting you.
My dad used to pet bees. He'd be like, "Let me show you how to pet this bee."
Yeah.
And I'd be
can
like,
just do
"Can
that.
you really do that?"
Yes, it can.
I can't believe you would bring a whole armful of them home though.
It's like, okay, they're fine, and I guess they're currently not working. Let me show that off. I'm pretty sure my dad's gonna love it, just like how my mom, who has a phobia of snakes, loved when I, brought like a tiny little snakes home, and she was like, completely willing to beat my ass if I don't keep it outside.
Snakes were like the one thing that always escaped me, but when I went to summer camp, we had a bird in our bunkhouse, and I was the one to like catch it and get it out. And then we also had an issue with chipmunks. They would come in because girls were keeping food in the bunk, and you're not supposed to do that because of bears. So they would keep like Oreos in their sock drawer and stuff, and it would attract.
What?
Yeah, and I remember once I got a broom and I was just like using it to sweep the chipmunk out of our bunk.
Well, yeah, they really can't be there.
Yeah, I would have kept it if I was allowed to, but my camp had a strict no pets rule because a bunch of girls won goldfish one year at the state fair, and they didn't like that we were keeping them in the bunk.
Yeah, no, like goldfish in general, it's sad because like they need proper space, but like most places, like especially like over here with how often there are like prices for something, and then they're just like in these like tiny little bags, like they don't do well.
They don't. We had one girl who hers lasted the whole summer, and then she got home and she got it a real proper tank, and it died right after.
No.
Yeah, we had a funeral for it.
You know, I fucking love animals. I wish I could like keep some pets here. Maybe one day.
I hope you can too, because you seem really passionate about animals, and I love my scrumpy little girl who she kind of fell into my lap, but I don't love her any less for that.
Oh, shoulder. There you go. How do you know? I want a pet tarantula and a pet snake, and I want like at least 10 rats and a dog, and actually no, like 3 different dogs, right? And then
Rats are so smart. They're so cool.
Wait, what's smart?
Rats.
Yes.
They're so
For
smart.
a second, I thought you said bats, and I was like, no, wait, no.
I think bats are probably pretty smart.
Nah, bats are fucking stupid. But rats, though, the rats are really fucking smart.
Yeah, they have little hands. Yeah, they do.
I know they do.
And they
with
clean
the
their
whole
food before they eat.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
There was this one channel where the family had like dogs and rats, and they would like regularly compete about in like different like little obstacle courses, like dogs versus rats and whatever. It was all in good spirit, of course, but it was so cool to see.
I feel like I've seen that channel maybe once or twice, like a clip of it, because I remember seeing a dog and a rat race.
Mm.
Can't rats hold their breath for like 5 minutes underwater? Can they?
Is that true?
I don't know. Rats and snakes can be friends if the rat is big enough. If the rat can hold its ground against the snake, I think. A devenomed rattlesnake. I will not mess with a rattlesnake.
Yeah, but like, if it's devenom, what's it gonna do?
I don't think you can devenom. I think they produce it like saliva.
Hold on.
I've heard of rabbits and cats getting along. I hope to make that work in my house one day. I think you have to introduce them young is how to make it work.
Mm.
Because I've seen videos of cats and rabbits getting along, but I think the cat has to be introduced to the rabbit at a pretty young age to socialize it.
I'm so anxious when I see stuff like that though. Because like cats are natural hunters.
They are. I would definitely, only allow them together under supervised circumstances.
Oh wait, they have venom sacs that can be removed or rendered non-functional. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Interesting. Build up venom resistance, obviously.
Yeah, exactly. Just like how you can like, get a gunshot resistance if you keep microdosing small bullets.
Seriously, I saw a guy who's trying to build up his waterboarding resistance. I'm not sure how well it's going though.
Huh?
He'll probably this guy on TikTok is like, I'm building up my waterboarding resistance day 1, and he puts a towel over his face and then dunks water on himself.
Oh no.
It's like, this guy is going places, not college, but places.
Nah, I love shit like that. I hope he succeeds.
I thought it was so funny. I hope he succeeds as well. I mean, there are free divers that can hold their breath for crazy amounts of time, so maybe it'll work. Maybe he'll lose a few more brain cells in the process. You never know. He's going to the afterlife is where he's going. We'll see, I guess.
He's gonna meet Neptune.
He is. Personal tour of Neptune's palace. That's cool.
Let's go.
Do you guys have
I
any...
want you to... Oh, sorry?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say something stupid. Go with you before you lose your train of thought.
I was gonna ask if anyone has like any more VTubing questions, or just questions in general, like your favorite kind of cereal.
It's okay. I was about to say I really want to eat a Krabby Patty because I was thinking of Neptune.
Oh, do you think Krabby Patties are made of crabs?
Yeah, because like the Krusty Krab is actually modeled after a lobster trap. Yeah, what's that? What's a lobster trap? I think.
Yeah, it's shaped like a crab trap or a lobster trap.
Yeah, crab trap. I don't know why I was thinking of like crab trap. And it's like, wait, it doesn't seem like a real word because it sounds the same. So I opted for lobster trap.
Either way works, right?
You're so small now.
Well, oh, I did it again.
Yeah, you scroll down. God, look at those two don't get stuck on a doorway. Wait, too. What?
Who's getting stuck in the doorway?
I don't know.
How do you deal with 0 viewer days, and how long does it take to get past that?
There is no concrete answer to like, how long it takes to get past that, right? Because like, in the end, it's a combination of like, are you in a category where you're likely to be found? Are you lucky enough that someone's going to stumble upon it? Another option would be, of course, like kind of network, like make friends, not necessarily try to like leech up like for somebody to like check you out or whatever, but like, you know what I mean? And, but it shouldn't be too long to it until you like at least have like 1 or 2 people, right? Again, it is a case by case based, like how willing you like are to like spend time to like actively like try to like get your name out there, but also how you deal with them. Honestly, I think it's like a good time to just kind of like see how in the meantime like how the fuck do I use OBS, how the just practice speaking in general. That was like my motivation too, because like I know my English is really bad. I still have a lot to learn, especially when it comes to like actually learning to space out my words rather than making them, one big mushy word, which I keep still do, which keeps happening still when I don't focus.
I
But
think your English is really great.
thank you. I try.
But yeah, definitely marketing yourself on every social media platform out there. And I think I was kind of lucky that my degree is in social media management. So I kind of knew what to do if I wanted to have 0 viewers at the start. And just advertising on TikTok, advertising on... I even have Instagram, on Twitter, going into other people's Discords and just start making friends with people, and they'll kind of help you along the way, and then they'll show up for you.
Their attention can be hard, but like most importantly, do not beat yourself up. If of course like you don't get like traction right off the bat, because it's first of all very unrealistic. Second of all, I'm still convinced that viewer number is not a reflection of how good of a content creator you are. Like, I don't know, I've seen some, people who would like, 5K people who just like, they just mumble and just play a game, and it's just like, okay, the only difference between like them and like some people I know is literally just like the fact that they've been at it for like longer and are like more established essentially.
Yeah. And I think it's also like really important just to turn off numbers when you start. Turn off your viewer count. It is going to do a lot of help for your mental health, and just talk to yourself. Like if there's no one in chat talking, narrate how your day went, narrate the game you're playing, ask people or just ask the air if they're excited for an upcoming movie or anime or album, or if they like, bread with peanut butter and cream cheese more than peanut butter and jelly. Bread with peanut butter and cream cheese is good though, and you guys should definitely try it. It's very good.
It also like really helps, like especially if you have like 0 viewers. Honestly, just like choose. The board's hold on. It's especially choose something that you do know really well. Like for example, I streamed a lot like Monster Hunter, and because of just how well I know it, I always had like something to say about it, right? And I would just just go on and on about it, and even more so, especially when you're like trying to speedrun though, I guess you can get away more with saying less, but like still.
Yeah. I like bagels with smoked salmon and cream cheese. Smoked salmon is gross, not gonna lie.
Nah, smoked salmon is epic. Not as good as like raw salmon, but still.
No, it's slimy.
Are you in general like sensitive to like food textures?
Some things, it's really weird. But I'm allergic to most like meat and stuff, so I just keep vegetarianism because I'm forced to. You've never had properly made smoked salmon? Salmon is slimy. It's true. It's just a slimy fish.
I would have never considered it slimy, at least like when it's smoked, but I can see what you mean. Yeah, smoked should not be slimy.
It's probably just because it's from the grocery store then.
Yeah, no, it's not the same. Like grocery store smoked salmon is doo shit.
Weirdest dishes either of you have had that you actually like? I feel like my taste in food probably isn't too weird just because I'm very limited on what I can't eat. Maybe like an Impossible Burger with wasabi mousse was something I had once.
Yo, was it good?
It was very good. It was like the perfect balance of spicy and like kind of greasy.
That sounds good. I love wasabi. I know I had like probably because I grew up poor, I have zero standard when it comes to food, right? If it doesn't kill me and isn't like inedible, I will eat it.
I understand.
I was like being the kid where, people were just like, hey, I'll give you $5 if you eat this. And I'll be like, it's actually not that bad. And I'll have $5 so I can actually, buy something proper. Holy shit, there's like 2 meals in one.
Honestly, I just remembered that I ate dog food once, so That's probably
How
the
was it?
weirdest thing. I don't remember. I was like 2 and my parents were screaming because it had stuff in it that I was allergic to.
Oh no.
They were like, stop eating the dog food! This was a regular thing.
I mean, like, if the dog can eat it, you kind of want to try too. I get you.
Exactly. And it makes them all shiny.
Yeah.
But-
If they don't want me to eat dog food, why is it shaped like food?
Seriously, it's got little like stars and shapes in it too? How am I supposed
Right?
to know any better? It's like cereal.
Wait, typing all by what saying cat food is not worth trying. Did you try wet food or dry food?
Oh god, I don't even want to imagine eating wet cat food. Dog food isn't even that bad. I don't remember, but I remember the only thing I remember is that it was crunchy. I'm not obliged to answer anything. You're the one that brought it up, so I think technically you are obliged to answer now. In America, I believe there's a law that says all pet food has to be safe for human consumption. Well, that's kind of comforting. Mork, what's Japan's sweet fish like? I think you're
good. Yeah. I'm more. No, but sweet fish is pretty fucking good. Like, are you like it's kind of weird. It's not as sweet as, you know, some people expect it to be, but it tastes good. It's good. If you like cucumber, you like are you.
Oh, I like cucumbers.
Mm.
Morch, what's sweet fish?
It's literally just like a type of fish that's it tastes odd, but it's pretty fucking good. Isn't it way more sweet or just like white fish? It's not ultra sweet as I said, but like it definitely has some sweet taste to it. Like they're making fun of me for saying j again. Yeah, I'm trying to like, you know, unlearn it.
I started doing that.
Yeah,
I've been calling my
tried
dog a good
unlearning.
girl.
It's funny because I'm actually currently trying to learn. Yeah, and yeah, are you? It's are you?
Yes, it's your fault, Mr. Soffit. It's funny, whenever I can't watch your stream, sometimes Mr. Soffit sends me a clip and he's like, this is what you're missing out.
Oh no.
I love it though.
Nah, that's actually really sweet.
I accidentally said Madge once IRL and it's bat fault. We're all just adopting
Oh no.
Bats lingo.
It's so funny because like I love when people like get mad. I had like one time like in Discord somebody like, you stupid bitch, because of you I started using funny just like as a filler word like the funny bottle over the, you know, it's all you're ruining me, and now it's j and it's great.
I started saying bougie because of TikTok.
Bougie is a good word though.
TikTok teaches me so many words. Funny. It's spreading. Morch is slowly rewriting the English language. Yes, it all starts on stream. I use the phrase McWinning. I'm gonna use that from now on. I'm taking that.
No, Meg whining. I've definitely I've used it a lot. Like, you know, just stop Meg whining. Oh, it's good.
I've given up at sounding normal at this point. Same.
Yeah, felt.
Seriously, what's the point in being normal? There's no point.
I mean, there's definitely a true not normal, but I know like it sounds like not harmful.
Yeah.
So whatever, go crazy, go stupid,
If I was normal, I wouldn't be an anime girl on the internet, and that's sad.
Peru.
Poggers isn't quite normal yet. I started using Poggers for a little and I forgot about it.
You know, I kind of stopped using poggers. I feel like it's now boomer slang. It's too old.
True. Though if my dad starts to use it, I immediately drop it.
Did your dad use it?
Yeah. He also said
Graves' dad uses too.
He says that's fire. My dad will be eating like a sandwich and he's like, this is fire. I'm like, I cannot say this anymore.
No, you have to. Can he say bussin'?
I'm gonna teach him that one.
Please. Then he shows you a song, like some 80s, and you know, this shit's bussin', yo.
I'm gonna have to try to get him on that. Can he hit a sheesh? I could probably get him to do a sheesh.
Oh, let's go.
He's asleep right now. Otherwise, I'd invite him for like a hot minute to come say something for you guys.
How do you, okay, listen here. How do you get your parents to not dox you on stream?
Oh, my mom literally barged in here like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, but like, you see, if I brought my father on, thank God he doesn't speak English. He'd be like, "Hello,
Government
my
name."
daughter. Hello, my daughter. Full name, last name, legal address. Daughter of insert mom's maiden name here."
Before I had my sister on stream, I wrote her a note that said, "Do not say my name on stream," and I taped it to her computer. And that was basically how it went. And then the entire time she forgot my name. She called me Denji. She called me Harenchi. She could not remember my name. But it's okay. Chat was having a great time, so that was the important part.
Oh, I have two things on a little sticky note on my monitor too, actually.
What, do they say not to dox yourself?
No. The first one is, stop smiling 24/7, you're gonna get wrinkles, bitch.
Aw.
The second one says, never commit to the bit. Stop. Like what?
Okay, I might need that second.
Wait, I'm gonna never admit to the bit. I'm sorry, not commit. Never admit to the bit.
Never admit. Renji sounds like bullying. It is.
It does.
Me. She bullies me, and she doesn't even know it. No, I'm turning because she's standing here.
Hi. Hi.
Say
Hi. Hi.
She says hello. I'm brushing my teeth. Now we need a Tenshi emote. What would a Tenshi emote look like? Anything for the bit, baby. That's how it's gotta be. Go hard or go home.
That's so true.
Can you also say the digits on the back of your credit card? He probably would, unironically. Your Honor, I did it for the bit. If you want to make it, Mr. Soffit, you are absolutely allowed to. Be my guest.
That would go hard.
Would you ever have your brother on stream?
Both of my brothers are not good at English. And my younger brother is... Okay, no. You know what fucks me up? My younger brother is currently 19 years old. I keep thinking he's like 16 or way younger because, again, it just... You know, to me, he will always be 6 years old. But like now he's like 19 years old and in the cringe phase where he likes a lot of... You know, he's into... Okay, listen, when I say I'm into Toho and into VTubers, right? I'm at least now being the just a few years older sister, you know, I've been like past the point where I'm like all spurgy about it, right?
Yeah.
He's at the point where he's still there's nothing wrong being overly excited, but like he's, how do I say too excited? Like just to
Aww.
needs to like learn to like rein himself in like a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So if I had him on stream, I feel like that would be disaster in one way or another. And
Hyperactive.
and older brother, yeah, not really hyperactive, no. This whole stuff is like still new-ish to him, and he
So you're saying he's Hollow Stars Gold?
Yeah, no, it's more he doesn't have a filter.
Yeah, that's what it was like having my sister on stream too.
Yeah. And like older brother, I don't know. I don't think he can even be motivated.
Aw, I also have an older brother and a younger brother. And
Oh, let's go.
both of them watch. Sometimes one pops in and just says like random words and leaves, and the other, you know, it's him because he comments the smushed emotes, and I don't know how he does it. He just comes in, comments like 6 smushed emotes, and leaves.
Banger.
But he's also at the age where like he's at a similar age where with your little brother, and he's a character. He's like the never touches grass. I stay inside in my little hidey hole all day playing what is this game called? It's like soccer with cars.
Oh, Rocket League?
Yes, he plays Rocket League all day. And I can hear him at 2 a.m. screaming into his mic on a Discord call. He's at that age. I thought he was an auntie the first time he showed up. Yeah, that's my brothers for you. How did you end up so good at English when your siblings didn't? Did something in particularly drive you to learn?
It's more because like we moved places a lot growing up, so I actually struggled. Like it was, you know, I don't care how much people call me autistic whenever I'm having like my special moments, because nothing is gonna top like, you know, how cartoonishly autistic I was growing up, in combination with like never finding attachment to anyone because we were like constantly moving. And like, you know what's consistent though, all over the place, all over the, you know, all over the world, the internet, baby. So, and like, you know, I actually love learning new things, right? Whether it's like about history, about concepts, about just anything. And one thing that is cool about language is like each new language you learn is like a new door. Like you learn new people, you get access to like information you otherwise wouldn't have, you know, had access to.
Yeah.
That's like one of my main motivators to like, you know, get decent at English. Like the education here is fucking garbage.
That's
but
true.
like yeah, and then everything
that's
is just like
everywhere,
yeah.
Home was wherever the internet worked. I grew up without
True.
the internet, and I think it shows.
I mean, that's a good thing though, isn't it?
Sort of. It's not like my parents were against screen time. It's just that we like didn't have a house physically for a little, and then we were just like moving place to place a lot. And I think like at 12 was when I finally discovered the internet. I was like, oh my gosh, and this was only because of a book that I read. There was a website on the back. It was called Maximum Ride, and there was a website on the back to join a writing community. And at the time I was super lonely. I was going in and out of the hospital all the time, so I joined a writing community, and that was kind of like how my internet phase began. And then my parents yelled at me for hogging the computer all the time because we had one family computer.
Yeah, no, my parents were like both gamers, right? Like we literally like I ordered as soon as I was born. My parents bought the N64 literally in the same year I was born, and like all that shit. So, they played like, you know, their funny MMOs all the time. So it's only like natural. Like when I was like 10, I essentially just like, you know, started being very online. Varying degrees of like being very online and not so online. Like at least I never like lost my passion for like, you know, sports or like you know, actually resting my eyes. But still, it's probably more than it still should have growing up.
You read those books? Wait, other people know about those books?
Yo,
That's embarrassing. It's like, I can't say James Patterson is a good writer, but it did captivate me for a while. It's just so entertaining to watch.
Wait, hold on. Let me do something.
Oh my gosh! I now have Bat Hat. Guys, she's no longer bad at video games. She's now Bat Hat video games.
I have an idea. Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be for a future collab. If you want to.
Absolutely. This was so fun, and I
Okay.
would love to collab again.
We need a third person, okay? Just like anyone we both might know. And we're gonna both be really tiny. One person on the left shoulder, one person on the right shoulder. They're gonna play a game, and we like a driving game, and we both just consistently say Like I want you say good things and I say bad things, right?
Like the demon and angel. Yeah,
I think they would go really well.
that would be so fun. Oh my gosh.
Like you'd be like, you know, I don't know, drive safely. And remember, to always look at your gas. And I'd be like, do you see the toddler over there? Hit it!
Extra points for children. I love how your laugh just like disappeared. So you're just like bouncing.
Wait, oh no, it's the disco noise suppression, huh?
The sidewalk is wide enough. Go. You get a speed
True.
boost for every pedestrian hit. True. Oh, the ears go up and down too. It's so cute. I love the wiggle. I love that one of your eyes just cleanly leaves your face. It's so fun.
Yeah, Peanut did such a good job.
Does this one have an adjustable ear size? As what Earth would
No.
like to know.
Only the main one.
You can adjust the ear size on the main one?
Check this out. Hold on.
Same, I hate decaf. The eyes destroy me.
Okay. Check this out. Now I can hear you even better.
They're huge.
If I see a bitch fucking gossiping, I can just...
What'd she say? You get all the tea with those ears. Like you could hear
Exactly.
New Mexico probably.
Oh god. God knows what New Mexico has to say.
Probably something about Dragon Ball.
So do they like Dragon Ball in New Mexico or not?
I think they probably do. I know in Mexico, the last time I ever went to Mexico, they had like anime painted on the side of buildings in random places. I'm not sure about New Mexico though.
Oh dude, we have to go to Tacos Goku.
Yes, I am
Yes.
dying to try Tacos Goku. I need to know if
Let's
the
go!
menu is the menu anime themed too.
I don't care either way. It has Goku on there and it's called that. What's not to...
There's a place near where I went to college. It was called like Naruto Ramen. And
Yo.
they only had like Naruto themed ramen. It was really cool. I never ate
So,
there, but it was cool looking.
To be fair, like Naruto is like an actual, like, you know, like Naruto Maki or whatever. I like, you know, actual things you eat, right?
Yeah.
So is it like actually themed after the anime or like after funny swirly food?
After the anime. Like they had a mural on the inside and it was Naruto themed and they had a swing you could sit to like they tried to make it all aesthetic for Instagram.
Ah, okay, got you.
And all the drinks were Naruto themed too. You could get like a Sakura punch and I think one of their apps used to be Sasuke sliders. I'm not sure if they still have that. But they were famous for the ramen.
Gotcha.
If there's an earless model, I don't want to know.
I mean, there is an April 1st stream from this year that I can refer to.
What is the lore reason for large ears is what Hero Unit 23 wants to know.
Well, you see, I sometimes notice that somebody is shit-talking me, and even though I have very sensitive ears, sometimes they're shit-talking me all the way from, like, you know, Alabama. So I'll just be like,
What you guys say? Say that again? The gamer overlay stream was fantastic.
it was a good bit.
Starlink connection, got it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do they have
Also, it's not canon. The bigger ears are not canon. Everything that happened in the stream, I hate to say it, was not canon.
Aw. Did they have sad music playing when you sat on the swing? No, but they did play all the Naruto like openings, which is pretty cool. Best opening is Bluebird, hands down.
It was really nice.
It is.
I knew she was too nice. Yeah, not canon, see? Even breathing, not canon.
She needs to hear Grape shit-talking her in Monhan. I find it funny your first choice of state was Alabama.
I was trying to like think of a ridiculous place for like somebody to shit talk me.
Alabama is a weird place. Sometimes I forget part of America exists. Wyoming? That's not real. Wyoming
I'm
is
sorry, nobody lives in Wyoming. Like,
Wyoming is the biggest government scam I've ever heard of.
it is. Ow, ow, I hit my tooth with the bottle. Ow, ow.
No, actually true. It's true. Everywhere is Ohio. Always has been. Ohio and Florida. Those are the only two states you need to know about.
What about California?
No, that doesn't exist.
Washington?
California is a Hollywood dream. Hollywood, Florida.
I'm sorry, but Maryland has Gaylord.
That's true. There's also a Gaylord in Orlando.
For real?
Yeah, near Disney World. It's like a whole franchise. I know because I stayed there once and they had alligators. The place is like... It's weird. They have a garden inside and they just have alligators there. And you could see them from your room. There's a Gaylord in Michigan too. I don't know anything about Michigan. That's not real. I believe in Greater
Michigan
Ohio.
doesn't sound real.
Greater Ohio believes in you too, Barzan. Most Americans don't know Iowa is a state. What is Iowa? The Florida Gaylord Resort has indoor skiing, if I remember correctly. It does.
Yo.
They do a snow festival and they have like indoor sledding and they bring like snow in for a whole Christmas thing. It's weird. Iowa. Wyoming is real and I want to go there to see the last in-use steam freight train, Union Pacific's Big Boy 4014.
What?
Trains?
Oh. Let's go. I missed the word freight train, so I was just like, wait, is my sleeper agent being like woken up with one of those numbers?
Montana was nice till it got gentrified. Everywhere's nice till gentrification.
True.
There are 5 towns named Gaylord in America. That's kind of impressive.
Also, I don't want to like cut it short, but I do notice that I'm getting a little bit.
Yeah, of course. I guess.
So either
we
can either take a break or.
It's honestly
or,
like
yeah.
Close to my done time. This is a little bit longer than I normally do. I guess it's Rap God time and then Night Song time.
Yeah, no. I'm super sorry to like hit you out of nowhere, but I usually need like.
No, yeah, I completely understand.
Small breaks because I can't look at screens as long as I want to. It's why I always take breaks at like 3 hours mark.
I completely understand. I usually don't stream this long, but I was having so much fun I literally just lost track of time.
It was really good.
Yeah, if you want to stay for Night Song, otherwise you could definitely go. And for those who don't know what Night Song is, at the end of every stream, I sing a little song to the tune of You Are My Sunshine, but I rewrote a few of the lyrics. And it's just my way of showing chat my appreciation. I really love talking to you guys. My favorite part of streaming, and I say it all the time, is just getting to talk to chat and interact with you guys. And also this time getting to talk to Moriko as well. This was super fun. So if you want to stay for that, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, I hope I see y'all around soon, whether it's in my stream or in Bats.
I'll be in chat if that's all right with you.
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I didn't mean to like. There you go. All right, everybody, please follow her, or else I'll show you how it's done.
Thank you so much for following.
With that, I'm gonna definitely take a little break here and then, work on my stuff. But I'll definitely hang out and chat. And all right, thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for being here, and I hope you have a good rest.
And we definitely gotta hang out sometime. I have a lot of like media to talk to and like OBS shit to show.
Yes.
Yeah, bye bye.